Rolls out of bed around noon. The bedroom smells like a tomb. Cracks open fireball number 4. What is he even fighting for? Flags another channel, calls it war. Nobody really knows the score. Types it up and hits send, then does it all again. Doobie-doobie-doo, where are you? Crying on the internet again. Doobie-doobie-doo, what you gonna do? What you doing this weekend? What you doing this weekend? What you doing this weekend? The bull came around late last night. Jeremy just turned off the light. Melanie Mac put her name on the line, defending a man in a hard decline. She loves Jeremy more than her own man, running defense any way she can. Left her husband on the shelf. Girl, you really outdid yourself. Doobie-doobie-doo, where are you? Crying on the internet again. Doobie-doobie-doo, what you gonna do? What you doing this weekend? What you doing this weekend? What you doing this weekend? Hannah B. Claire makes a face every time he's a disgrace. Her eyes go wide, her brows go up, but she never tells him to shut up. A little felt, a subtle look, that's as far as Hannah took. Honey, if you see it clear, why are you still sitting here? Doobie-doobie-doo, where are you? Crying on the internet again. Doobie-doobie-doo, what you gonna do? What you doing this weekend? Doobie-doobie-doo, where are you, man? What you doing this weekend? He's been in the bathroom for an hour. The Rumble number's going sour. The stream is dead and the chat is gone, and nobody noticed he was on. Doobie-doobie-doo, where are you? Hiding on the toilet again. Doobie-doobie-doo, nothing is new. What you doing this weekend? 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 What you doing this weekend?
Hail and howdy doody, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your boy, Derby Wormy, and we're here again with another Chaturday stream. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. And first and foremost, I do want to say one main thing, okay? One, yes, obviously the casino ain't on tonight. PPP's sick because I guess he went out into the rain in his golden jumpsuit trying to see Bruno Mars. And now look at what happened. Bruno Mars made fucking PPP sick. That's what we're going with. It's all Bruno Mars' fucking fault. He could have just done the goddamn concert, but no. PPP did it. He went to the concert. He was there in his golden jumpsuit, and next thing you know, he's sick. So Safa. It's all Bruno Mars' fault. Ashton got the ligma. Yes, he did. He got the ligma. He got the ligma disease. It's all. I still think it's because of Bruno. I think it's because of Bruno Mars. You know, that's what I think. Did you watch my tweet about my anime recommendations? Says Shy Anarchist. No. Oh, did I see? No, I did not. At me on it on X, and I'll take a look at it later. But how is everybody doing tonight? I see we got a lot of people in chat right now. We got I'm gonna butcher your freaking name. Gerald is what I'm gonna call you. Jared Littler. I got it. I see Fa. I see Ginger Norseman. I see Sofa King. I see Tiny. Tiny's in chat with a new image. I see Hellhound. Obviously, Labatus is in chat. I saw Crowbar earlier. I see John Ambler, Bruce. Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I know I see Shy Anarchist and Katrina over on the lovely Kick side. How are you? I see Simping Ton McDrinks a lot over on Rumble. I feel like there's still somebody. Oh yeah, Dash. I see Dash. Robert Downey. I see Frostfang. Alex Friedman. I see a lot of you guys. How are you all doing tonight? Yeah, I changed it to my Dotary doll. Tiny. Oh, I see Game Genie's also in chat. How are you? how are you? And if I missed any of you guys, I still say, how are you doing? Because we got some fun things. We got some fun things planned tonight, okay? And I got you Tom about Cog tonight. Saw a tweet and came to check the stream out. What? What? Luther dropped a new big vid. Was not planning on that. I might take a look at that. How is your weekend going? My weekend's going great, you know. What did Clog tweet out? What? Let me take a look at this. Oh, I saw that, Alex. Yeah, I was gonna look at that a little later, but let me see. What did Clog tweet out? Clog. I actually spelled it out as Cog City. Give me a second, chat. What is this? What did he tweet out? Is it worth anything? What? What? This is sad. This is just sad. Hey, at Chris Pavlovsky, I've got a troll that keep, I have a troll that keep botting my stream to flag me for botting. What can I do about this? I've restarted my stream 3 times now to try and restart it. Why? Why? And then there's just him spurting out that he's getting fucking flagged out. Why? He just needs to put the goddamn fries in the bag. You know what? Fuck him. Fuck him. Is dude okay? No. No, he's not okay. He's retarded. Shout out King of the Cats. I see you on Rumble. He's retarded. And something. Something. Like seriously, why is he the way that he is? He's not even worth the A-logging because again, it gives him more actual viewers than anything else. But still, why is he the way that he is? He's never been okay. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Fuck that guy. Unless he does something interesting, I ain't gonna ever talk about him again. He has to do something legitimately interesting for me to ever go back to talking about him. I'd rather punch down on 2 other creators that we're gonna be punching down on today. Don't worry, we're gonna be talking about a failed OnlyFans model by the name of Keanu. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that bitch again. We also got Styx Hexenhammer. I saw this prior to stream, and my title is accurate. Because I'm just going to read the title for you from this video. Air quotes healthy. Eating is a scam sold with government labels. What the fuck is wrong with him? Why? Why are they all retarded? Why? I also got a few other things. We could do this right off the bat because Chrissy Mayer made a little tweet. This is just a little warm-up. This is a tiny little warm-up. Maybe Cogs, I was just seeing that. Maybe Cogs confused about the fries. You might have to tell him to put the chips in the bag. Oh, well, yeah. That might be true. That might be true. But, listen, I wanna start off with this just as a primer because Chrissy Mayer tweeted this out today. I'm gonna zoom in. I'll give a follow back to whoever can guess what restaurant this is. 1, I have this thing called a dick, so I'm not going to be able to figure this shit out. 2, it looks really, really, really gay. It looks very gay and effeminate. It looks so disgusting and gay. What is this? I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to be betting here. By the way, look at the engagement. That's bad. That's a bad engagement right there. That's bad. But we come over here to Don Flurganley. Wonder if he got the follow from Stitchings. Is this where you met someone off Craigslist and gave them head in the bathroom for $5? I mean, to be fair, maybe. Plausible. I don't know. I don't live in New York. Yeah, felt it. Keanu has been YouTube for over a decade and has less than 5K subs. Oh, we're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it. Because we're going to have to go through some of this stuff. We're going to have to like hit fast. Because the Jer segment will be long. I got a 30-minute fucking video. That's how long of a segment we got to go over. We got 30 minutes. And that's roughly 3 discussions actually 4. Well, 3.5 discussions jammed into one big video. That's how much content I got from him today. I usually get like maybe 15, 12 minutes from him alone. I have a fucking 30-minute goddamn video from him. It's beautiful. Just pure art. This is why I watch Jer still. This here, on days like today is why I still watch his content. Because every so often, you get some... It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. But let's do the Jer not the Jer. Let's do the Keanu segment real quick. Because this won't take us too terribly long. We should be able to bust through the Keanu segment. I'm trying to think of a good combination of words there to make it sound more, you know, wholesome, but there isn't any. There is no wholesome argument there. Everything that my brain was going through would end up being just more gross. I don't want to bust anywhere near that woman. Jesus Christ. But for those of you that aren't in the know, yesterday we went over this video here. You know, we went over this video, Brittany Venti just going to town on Keanu, and then not in the sexy way. Well, actually it was kind of sexy, but not in the sexual way, you know. It was just Brittany being the bigger bitch and taking, you know, a lesser bitch to task the right way, pointing out how stupid in reality fucking Keanu is. And for those of you who aren't aware, Keanu is a content creator that has been around on YouTube for, well, over 15 years. Well, actually over a decade. Her channel was started back in 2015. If I'm gonna be fair to her, okay, I'll go videos. If I'm gonna be fair, we'll go oldest. Let's see, what is her oldest video from 2 years ago? Okay, well, let's see her lives. Let's see what's her oldest live, okay? 3 years ago. Okay, so she's been at least pumping out content for the last 3 some years. Good for her. It's not great content. It's never been good content. Like, it's bad. It's bad content. There's nothing good here. But she's been her channel's been around for better half a decade. More or less, my channel has as well. But I've been uploading for the past 4 or so years, and I've surpassed her. So, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. Here's her husband's channel, Gino Bisconti. Okay? His channel has been around since 2008. Yeah, that's not very impressive. And we go to his oldest video. That's 17 years ago. 17 years ago is his oldest video. His most popular video ever got 16K views from 12 years ago. Oh, yeah, that's impressive. What did we go live? Okay, let's see. When was his oldest live stream? What was this? 3 years ago, 1.4K views. Okay. Well, let's see. What's his most popular live stream? Oh, 2 years ago. 3.1K views. Ooh. Yeah. And you have 4.16K subscriber. Yeah. That ain't too impressive, really. That's sad. You really should pack it up by then. You're a comedian and you're this far behind. Like, you don't have any real presence. Nobody really knows you. I don't even know what your real benefit to society is right now. You used to be a part of Compound Media, and quite frankly, honey, and I'm saying this to you, Gino, because I don't believe you're straight. I mean, look at this man, okay? Look at this man here. This is Aaron. Here, I'm gonna open this up just for the thumbnail. I don't want the fucking video. I just want the fucking thumbnail. Give me the power to look at the thumbnail. Oh, well, let me look at the thumbnail. Fuck you. Open image in a new tab. Well, okay, look at this man. Here's Aaron, okay? Aaron is already not a straight man. We know this, okay? We know that Aaron ate Nick Rekieta's goo, and Nick Rekieta ate Aaron's goo. It's a big gay fest over there between the two of them. We know that already, okay? But we look at Gino. Buddy. The headband makes you look like you're taking up the pooper. Just saying. It makes you look like you're taking up the ass a whole lot. Your facial expression there makes you look like you're ready to actually please it. Like Aaron here actually looks more natural than you do. He looks more like a man. Like, why the fuck are we doing this? And you're doing the hey. You know it's the hey. Yeah, that's what you're doing there. That's not impressive. That's pretty gay. Like that's really gay, bro. Like this is a gay man. There's no thing straight about this man. This man is gay. That's not a headband. That's Reigns. This man is as gay can be. That's my stupidity coming in. My Jair's attacking my ability to speak. He's gayer than a football bat. Yes! Like the gayest guy out there. And you married Keanu, which we've already been over Keanu. She's not an attractive woman. She's not. She's actually very, very unappealing. On both like on like a person level, and also like as just everything about her is disgusting. Okay, again, it's another one of those bitches that goes out there, claims to be a comedian, but in reality is just a washed up OnlyFans model that's eggless. And supposedly she's like in her early 30s, maybe mid 30s, but honey, you really look like you're about to hit 50. You're not appealing in any way, shape, or form. Like I take a look at whoever this person is with you here. This is you in like a year. You're about to look like this chick. I don't even know who that is. Keanu looks gay. I mean, it wouldn't shock me to find out that Keanu's actually a gay guy as well. It honestly wouldn't shock me. But I say all this because I saw this clip from Stalin earlier this morning. By the way, Stalin's always watching, and it's a little terrifying to know Stalin's always watching. Because I did not inform anybody about last night's stream at all. I mean, I just tweeted it out. He clipped me last night. Came out of nowhere and clipped me. That was fucking wild. I'm gonna be real. That was insane to wake up and go like, oh my God, he clipped me last night. So there's that. But I saw this morning when I was getting ready and stuff. We're not gonna watch this whole fucking video because it's the epitome of who Keanu is as a person. It is actual, like, the embodiment of Keanu in one video. I got maybe 8 minutes in before I had to go like, no, I had to give up. Oh, why, thank you, Shy Anarchist. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so fucking much, man. You're the reason. Okay. But I just want to play this. We're not going through this whole thing. There's no way in hell I'm putting you guys through this whole thing. It's just so telling the kind of individual she is. Like the kind of personality she exudes, the kind of thought process she has, and the simple fact that, honey, you failed as an OnlyFans model and you think you're gonna make it as a comedian. Come the fuck on.
Every single year, and I had no idea. I am mortified. The effect that Big Corn has had on dozens of people in America is.
We're 25 seconds in. This is a joke, by the way. I just, in case you guys aren't aware, This is what she thinks is a joke. The big corn in America. I mean, there is a big corn industry in America. I can't believe that you, like, are you really? You know, I say it every time. I'm doing this to myself. I'm doing this to myself. I'm the retard here because I always am shocked at how retarded other people are. There is a big corn industry in America. Anybody that knows anything knows that there's a big corn industry in America. Corn's in literally everything that we produce. Are you that fucking stupid?
Debilitating. Dozens of people, Chrysanthemum.
But dozens of people. By the way, Chrissy Bear just wanted to put it behind her. Chrissy just wanted to put it behind her, by the way.
Have been affected. If you were thinking of bringing corn in here, stop. Do not do it.
Am I supposed to be laughing at any point in time? Is this comic? Is this comedy? Is this actually like good comedy right now? Because I'm struggling here, honey. I really am.
It's no joke. There she is. There's our girl. Hey, little child of the corn.
So again, this is Chrissy's second brain cell that she uses to try to think real hard.
No, Tyler.
She thinks real good.
I feel about it.
And she is a sex worker.
Hold up there.
Oh, what brilliant thought are you about to give us? What mind, what kernel of interest are you about to bestow upon us, Miss Keanu? What is the brilliant words coming for your mind right now? You're already offended because she said sex worker. What is the absolute top tier response that you have?
Okay, I used to have an OnlyFans.
Wow. That's something. Is that supposed to be a flex? Hey guys, I'm just gonna, you know, I kind of have to, you know. She used to sell her butthole pics on the internet. Is that the clever thought processes here? I used to have an OnlyFans. I used to be a sex worker. Okay, I could still go on my fucking phone and find your butthole pics. So fucking what? Where's the lie?
I don't anymore.
Amazing, fantastic, brilliant thoughts and opinions coming from you. You used to, you're a washed up sex worker. Got it. Okay, you once a whore, always a whore, but still you're washed up. I get it.
Haven't for a long time.
Okay.
So you could pause right there.
Like I said, once a whore, always a whore.
Miss Deep Dive, and you know that, and there's nothing wrong with.
I don't think she ever wants to deep dive into you, Keanu. I get that you're jealous of her venties. I don't think she ever wants to do a deep dive into you. I'm gonna be very clear here. I think she has more respect for herself, more internal respect. I'm still more shocked to think that maybe your husband does. Again, Gino looks pretty effeminate as a dude. I'm more shocked. I don't really think he's done a deep dive into you. I don't think anybody really wants to do a deep dive into you. I think a lot of people say they do, but in reality, they're just gonna go on Google and type in Keanu.
Not ashamed of it.
You should be.
A lot of female comedians have OnlyFans. I no longer do.
I don't think that's a W. I'm just gonna put that one out there. I don't think that's the W you think it is. Let's be honest here, guys. The reason a lot of female comedians, well, again, that's an oxymoron if you actually sit down and think about it. Female comedian, oh, god damn. Anyways, the reason most of you have to have OnlyFans is because you need something to pay the bills with. I mean, come the fuck on. Are you really serious here? You have to have an OnlyFans because you need something to at least attempt to pay the bills. I mean, you're a female comedian. Again, that's the joke in of it itself.
But no, I no longer have an OnlyFans.
Again, wonderful flex. I can still find your butthole pics on the internet. Wonderful flex. But bravo. Brilliant mind here, guys. The brilliant mind. Again, like I said, when you're dealing with a cat fight, you always pick the bigger bitch. And I'm siding with Brittany on this one.
So, there's where you're wrong.
You just got to give her applause. You just got to give her an applause. I don't even know how to address that one. It's like wonderful.
Miss Investigative Corn Journalist.
You see, this. She has she's bug-eyed. You see, well, no, it's more than just bug-eyed. Like, these are the eyes that tell you to stay the fuck away. You see the whites around almost her entire eye. This is a woman that's already having issues. This is supposed to be a response to Brittany. You're already coming off pretty damn weak, and we're only 1 minute and 34 seconds into this clip. Reminder, I got 8 minutes in before I had to just tap out. We're not doing the full 8 minutes. I'm not putting you guys through that because it's just like, what the fuck are you even trying to do here? What are you? You're a comedian. Shouldn't you have at least tried to make me laugh within like 8 minutes? I was not. I was like, God damn, honey.
And you know that, though.
Who also works with Chrissy Mayer. And she weighed in about me.
However, Chrissy's just trying to move on. And
Is she really? Because after this, she had on Keanu and they proceeded to talk more about me and gossip more about me.
gossip.
Well, you did.
We went on, and yeah, of course I have to. Sorry.
You see this? You see this? You're already stumbling over your words. You could just be you know what? Be a bigger cunt. Be a bigger bitch. Come on, do it. Have some backbones. You want to talk behind somebody else's back on a stream and everything like that? Be a Venti right now. Literally, just go like, yes, I said it. Yes, I went after you. Yes, I talked poorly behind your back. Just say it. Come on. You talk the talk. Come on, do it. You're on the safety of your own fucking show, woman. You're stumbling and tumbling over your own fucking words. You have nobody else to actually combat with you right now. You are responding to a video. You're acting like, oh my God, how do I even address what Venti said? Just come up with something. She can't fight back. It's a video. It's a video, woman.
God forbid I, kind of just give my perspective on you, knowing you, because it's funny.
I don't know what you're trying to say. Is it, God forbid, that I gossip and bitch about you behind your back on a stream where you can't defend yourself? Oh, shocker. Again, I just did more work in this entire... I'm starting to see why you had an OnlyFans, honey. Again, you claim to be a comedian. I don't need to go back down that whole route. But still, I'm starting to see why you had to have an OnlyFans at the same time. You're not really quick on your feet. You're not really clever here. You're kind of acting like Jer, as J-Rock could say. You're acting like a Jer right now. Come on. You're a comedian. Let's go. Think it through. Work quickly. Quit being a woman.
And you're showing your true colors, which I've always known, and you have no idea. It's God forbid, we make light of how you literally turned on her, kind of lying in wait for her to have a bad moment on the internet, and you turned on her for clicks. So
could the same be said about you? I don't even know what the hell just happened there. Could it the same literally be said about you right now? Like, you lied in wait. You've openly said that you were lying in wait, waiting for Brittany Venti to screw the hell up because you didn't like her the entire time, just for clicks and views. And again, if we go over to your freaking videos and we just go to your latest, 60 views 26 minutes ago, 60 views, 33 views 4 days ago, 129 views. Yeah. 1.5k views when you were talking about Nick. 1.5 when you were talking about Nick. I think we're seeing a trend here, guys. I think we're seeing a little something. Even your live streams, honey, I'm getting more views on my live streams. You've actually ejected yourself into a drama right now. I'm still getting better views on the live stream. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you coming up with? This is just pathetic. Like, I don't even think I need to go much further than this. Like, quite literally, woman, your husband is like 50 or 60 years old, looks like he sucks a bunch of cock on a daily basis. I mean, you do as well, but still, you're haggard. I don't really think I want to see that. You're a failed OnlyFans model. And once again, I just have to say it. I just have to put this one out there. You're a female comedian. I mean, the joke writes itself. So, fuck off. That's all I gotta say. Oh, I forgot one other thing. Forgot one last thing. I did forget one last little thing. I posted this tweet earlier. I posted this tweet at the beginning of the day, and I thought long and hard about it right before I went into work and then took a dump. So I did a little bit of research and learned that Keanu has been on YouTube for over a decade now and has only achieved 4.7 subs. Yes, at one point she was raking in the cash because she inserted herself into the Ricada drama where she played both sides. I mean, anybody that has a fucking brain remembers that she played both sides during that whole drama. She went out there, and I'm not here to defend Aaron in any way, shape, or form, but she and Gino threw Aaron under the bus with the whole picture thing and just started cooperating with a bunch of cops and were on Nick's side until they weren't on Nick's side for whatever fucking reason that was again. Like they kept playing both sides. It was really disgusting to actually watch. If you remember, if you go back to that, there was a time where I was like, you know what? She's being principled. She's being honest. No, she was just fucking playing it for super chats and to get her bigger name out there and become something prominent. So she inserted herself into drama again. And wow, it feels like we're seeing the exact same thing happen again. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now she is struggling to get actual viewers, and this explains why she thought it would be a good to go up against a seasoned creator like Brittany Venti. Yeah, you ain't winning this one, honey. You just ain't. She ain't just a failed whore or a failed comedian. She is also a failed creator who has zero entertainment value. I mean, I'm the one that had to put in the work there. I'm the one that actually came in here and did a bunch of like the jokes and stuff. And I'm not even a comedian. I'm just a retard on the internet. I did better than you. And I'm willing to bet by the end of the stream, I'll still have more views than you. I'll probably gain more subs. I'll probably gain more interactions going on over on my Kick and Rumble than you ever thought to get. Because again, talent doesn't come easy to everybody, and it certainly didn't come easy to you. Just gonna put that one out there. A decade and only 4.7 subs. It's still worse than her husband. Actually, no, her husband's doing worse than her. I mean, he's been on since 2008. How many subs did he have again? Like almost the same. Almost the same. I'm trying to remember what led me to click off the video. Oh yeah, it's when she brought up this Stuttering John stuff, and I was like, I don't even know who the fuck that is. Why would I care who Stuttering John is? Oh, stuttering, like, I know there's this whole, I glitched out, sorry. I know there's a whole universe out there of content creators that make a lot of content about Stuttering John, and I'm over here like, there's not a whole lot of people who know who this Stuttering John guy is, and I think it's probably, like a failing grift to, yeah, I see Shadow go like, who? Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Oh, her Gabe Hoffman fucking thing was awful. No, anybody who remembers the Gabe Hoffman fucking stream she did, that was the worst thing ever and made Nick look good. What the fuck? Stuttering John is an old guy from Howard Stern show. Okay. Too many stutterings. Only Craig is allowed to stutter. I shan't something. I don't even know who Stuttering John, like that. This is the thing. I'm aware I'm in a niche category right now. Relatively niche category. People that are dunking on Jer and a bunch of little cows. That's about it. I don't fucking know. You have to realize that still with the niche category that I'm in right now, there's a lot of people that understand who the fuck the Quartering is. The Quartering is a 2 million fucking sub channel. He's been everywhere. He's all over the political spaces. People know who he is. If you didn't grow up listening to Sirius XM, the chances of you know who Howard Stern was is slim to nothing. So then I have to know about a guy who I never even watched growing up and a character that was on his show, I guess, 20 years ago. I don't know who any of these fuckers are. So if you're just A-logging this dude that barely anybody knows, are you really successful? That becomes my whole point there. Your category is third page of Kiwi Farm Slop. That's fair. That's fair. 10K people. 10K people know who Stuttering John is? Or is 10K subscribers? Anthony Acumia still rules. He's great. Guys, I grew up, I'm very open about this. I live in rural Kansas. I grew up with two guys is who I grew up with. Bob and Tom. That's pretty much it. Bob and Tom is what I grew up with. Let me see this. Howard Stern is how you used to be able to see naked girls on cable TV after South Park in the 90s. Really? Granted, okay, I'm also well aware of this because of the quartering and some of the stuff I've been covering. I have a lot more older viewers. I don't know why. I'm 29 years old. Bob just passed away. No! No! I actually really love Bob and Tom. That was actually one of my favorite shows growing up. Bob and Tom. Bob and Tom. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. Bob and Tom were great in the 90s. They were that was what my mom used to play on the radio because we didn't have Sirius XM or any of that stuff. I grew up listening to these two dudes. I remember French Toast. I remembered it all. And as a little kid, I'm like, this stuff is great. Then when I started growing up, it was like, wow, I can't believe my mom let me listen to this stuff. Oh, I can't believe my parents actually let me listen to that. It was a wonderful show, but holy shit. Jeremy has two dads, says Tidy. No, I don't. I have a lovely mother and a lovely father. But that's what I listen to. So when I hear people talk about, you know, considering I was like born in 97, when I hear people talk about Howard Stern and how great Howard Stern was, it's like, that's well before my time. Same with Opie and Anthony. I know a little bit about Opie and Anthony, but I never got to hear them. Howard Stern also made a couple comedy movies circa Scary Movie era. I heard about that, but I've never seen them. My mom loved Bob and Tom, says Area Light. Well, I love the fact that she loved it. You live by Bob. Oh, really? I used to fuck. Even when I went into high school, there was a radio station that I listened to religiously. Just every morning, Bob and Tom, Bob and Tom, Bob and Tom. When I found it, I just kept listening to it. They were harmless compared to, yes, they were, but they still said some stuff that I should not have been hearing back when I was, 3. So, probably not the best idea. Final Fantasy VIII, that older than this guy. You guys have a lot of things that are probably older than me. Again, I'm 29. I'm 29 years old. You miss old days with TLR and MTV. All I ever knew MTV for was music. And then they started doing reality shows. And then my babysitter at the time put on like some country music thing too. So was skipping class and listening to Stern with my ex when 9/11 happened in the 10th grade. Well, I could barely remember 9/11. I'm here to make you guys all feel old right now. I barely even remember 9/11. I think I was out of babysitters or I was leaving kindergarten. I don't remember. I'll make you all feel old. That's my goal in life. Sorry, I had my phone buzzed, so I was just curious. You missed out on the Jerky Boys too, LOL. I don't even know who the hell that is. And I see Sauce is saying GMT, so how are you? But let's keep moving on. We did our Keanu segment. We laughed at the haggard old bitch. Pretty much all I can actually say about her. 6th grade saw the second plane go into WTC. One on live TV. Again, you were born just fudge. Chat's popping on me. You guys are doing awesome tonight, by the way. I love you guys. You were born just late enough to miss the best era. I argue early 2000s, early aughts was the last great era. I do argue that. And I argue that because there was still great TV in the early aughts. And then the teens and tens came around, and like it all just steadily declined after that. I see Moose Nut says he's ready for Jer. I see. Are you guys ready for the Jer segment? Are you guys ready? This is gonna be a long one. This is going to be a long one, so strap your butts in because there was a lot of content today. Yeah, I see somebody's bringing up Ben 10. Ben 10, Teen Titans. You had Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. You had Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Like that was also like the peak of like animation as well and content out there. And then Avatar: The Last Airbender, like fantastic content, and then just. But let's get to Jeremageddon go. We ready for Jeremageddon, ladies and gentlemen? I need to start uploading like a new song, like a sound to begin the Jeremageddon, to begin the content of what we are about to be doing. Oh, Samurai Jack. Oh yeah. And the TMNT 2003 and the good Clone Wars animation. The good one by, I cannot say the dude's name, but Taratowski. I can't say that dude's name no matter how I get, but let's get this. Did I watch Primal? I have not watched Primal, but I like that. I like the dude's Clone Wars series that he made. Actually makes more sense. Anyways, let's do this. Let's do this. We got Jer. We got Jer. We gotta get into Jer, okay? Because Jer did some of the dumbest shit today. And when I listen, I have to listen to Jer through Raw Jer Live. I never get to watch him because I have a day job. I go into work, I throw him on my phone, and I listen while I'm doing my actual job. You know, a blue collar. I have to work with my hands. So I didn't see this. But seeing it after the fact, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Let him go.
Not bad for an old white guy.
I have to do it again. I have to do it again. I have to do it over again. No BGM. I have to do it over again.
Let him go.
Not bad for an old white guy.
I know what the context of this is. I'm more shocked that he actually did this on stream. He's talking about the fucking governor from Minnesota right now. What, Walz? Is that? Yeah, Walz. Tim Walz. He's talking about Tim Walz like partying it up when it came to George Floyd's like Day of Remembrance or whatever. And I'm like, wait, you actually danced on stream.
Not bad for an old white.
You can see his rotund nature there. You can see his oblong rotundness. Well, you actually, here, I'm gonna turn down the volume, but I'm gonna slow down. Can I slow it down? We're gonna slow it down real quick because you can watch his rotundness. I have the volume down, but you can see his rotund, his oblong shape. You can see it poking through. Wow. This if I could clean this up, this is the face of, oh shit, people could see me doing this on stream. People could watch me right now. What the fuck? There was a moment, you could see it in his eyes where it's like, people could see me. Fuck, we're already committed. We're done to do it as well. We're gonna do it as well. That's what you're watching. You're seeing it in real time. It's so, I'm just amazed by this. I'm amazed. Breaking news, he reactivated his Twitter. Wait, no. No, he didn't. No, there's no way. There's no way he did that. I do not believe you. I do not believe you. By the way, Jer, if you do watch this in the future, this is how you pull content up, by the way. Before you bring it up on stream, and I know I can't see chat that well right now, but this is how you do this, okay? This is how you do this. Let me just see the quartering. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing like his alts, but I'm not seeing the main. Yeah, I'm not seeing the main. I'm not seeing the main at all. So I think, wait. No. No, I'm not seeing it at all. So I think you are maybe a little mistaken there. Unless I got one guide. I might have gotten one guide there. If I got one guide, you know what? Good. That's a good one guy. That is a good one guy. I think just saw it unless he deleted it again. Tag me on X. Just tag me on X with where you might see it. I might have gotten one guide. I might be, or you might have one of his alt, like not his alt, but one of the accounts that are on. You're on it right now. It says orange. Do you have my DMs on Discord or X? He's a walking water, but got osteitis. I cannot say those. Those are big words. Those are big words. I can't say those. Frostfang's even saying he saw it back up. If you guys have it, DM it to me. DM it to me or tag me in it on Discord or X. If you, by the way, because we have so many people here, I'll quickly drop the Discord link. The stream elements bot should be dropping it as time goes on. End of, I saw somebody say it. Put this at the end of the link / the quartering. Okay, I will. Give me a second. Let me drop this here. Can confirm. It looks like it's back up. Okay. Let me see. You guys are all saying it's back. Holy shit, it is. Holy shit, you guys are right. Holy shit, he reactivated. He reactivated it! May 10th? Wait, May 10th? That... Has he replied? Here, I'm screenshotting this real quick. I'm screenshotting this and I'm tweeting it out. I'm tweeting it out. I'm tweeting it out. I'm tweeting it out. He was so... That was way sooner. This was way sooner. This tells you he knows people are talking about him. He knows. Why is it not loading? Why are you giving me fights? The quartering is back on main. Okay, posting it. And unlike some people, whenever I type out a tweet that I'm going to be about to post out there, guys, I always read it aloud, mainly because I hate dead air. I despise dead air. It's so disgusting. Why am I having so many issues right now? Is X broken? X must be having some issues because I can't, I'm struggling to open some stuff up, but I have it. I tweeted it out. I tweeted it out. I tweeted it out. We got it. We got it. Oh, and I see Tiny's DMing me probably with the information. So thank you so much, Tiny. I appreciate it. Thank you so much to everybody. That is actual breaking news. See, I'm not going to be able to say your name. I think it's Skankdom TV. Skank TV? I don't know. I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry about that. 5 and CTV and 97. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. I hate how YouTube does names here because I can't make it out. I can't. You need to quit Twitter. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was about to give some pushback, but then it's like, you know what? Nope, that's fair. Yeah. Tiny's still DMing it to me. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tiny, by the way. If you guys always say thank you to Tiny, she's our resident mascot, okay? She's a lovely lady. We love Tiny around here. The relief that Jeremy feels right now since no casino tonight, he's got the balls to re-up his Twitter. Dude, it is the... You know why he did it, and I have it in this video. Now, this is a 30-minute video, so we're going to be here for a little while. This is 30 fucking minutes. Actually... 34 minutes, so we got this for a little while. He started bringing it up more and more, like I'm gonna have to bring it back. I'm gonna have to get my at. I'm gonna have to make sure somebody doesn't steal my at. The fact that he closed this thing down is Tiny hot. Keep it in your pants. Keep it in your pants. Tiny is my little mascot. Okay, we like Tiny. Not gonna say anymore. But the fact that he shut down his account on the 10th means he could have kept his account locked up for another couple of days, for another week and a half. He could have just kept it all locked up and not gone back to it. How drunk is he? Extremely drunk. We might get a Miller time tonight. I might actually have to be watching out for that. So give me a second. If you guys want to watch his ex just to be on the safe side, let me double check. So I'll do this. Shit. Fuck me. The worst part about him, he blocked me. So wait. There it is. Let's see. Is he going to be tweeting at all? No, I'm going to keep it up and I'll refresh it as time goes on. We will see what happens. Thank you so much, Tiny. Let me know if something happens. Welcome home. 100%. Hey, Jer. We're doing this in the full screen. Hey, Jer. Welcome home, buddy. Welcome home, big buddy. Welcome home. Oh, he's drunk. He's gonna be drunk. He's going to crash out. There was a moment, I don't know if I have it on stream in the clip. There was a moment today, I don't remember if it was in the afternoon or in the morning show, where he tried to imply that the drama's done and over. He did try to imply that. It ain't. We're going to be watching you now like a hawk. It ain't over yet, buddy, but let's start this. Let us begin this clip, because this starts off so wonderfully. There was a beautiful moment on stream today when he was crashing out about Candace Owens. It started because of Candace Owens, and you could watch it happen real time. So
I know a lot of people like Candace Owens. I think she's an incredible entertainer. She's great at what she does.
Hey, DK Crip.
But she's not very smart.
Just remember everything he's saying here. She's a brilliant creator, you know, she's great at what she does, but she's not really that smart.
She's not very smart. And
again, this is coming from you. More goldfish brain chair. Oh, you have no idea.
I think that this article, which is absolute bonkers to me, is like on a whole nother level. Now, they put the article behind a paywall, so we're going to have to take a little bit about this. Like, I don't know why. Like, you put this article behind...
Do I think he might be buying likes? No. He can't afford it. It's going to be related to the video. He can't afford it.
Behind the paywall, just so Candace Owens, like, cult follows her. But let's just take a look at a little bit of this news. First of all,
they put an article behind the paywall. He starts crashing out about that, by the way.
Well, here's what we get of the article. I'm not paying the bulwark.
Why? Like, I get why, but at the same time, why are you making such a big deal of not paying the bull? That's the part I'm struggling with. Why are you having this big of a crash out just about paying the bulwark?
I'm not paying them at all.
Wonderful. And I see everybody doing the bulwark. Yeah, the bull. He's not paying the bull. Well, you are paying the bull, but he's not. Yeah. Wonderful. I'm so impressed. You're not paying. Great. And I see Crowbar goes like, I wonder if he's paying. I don't think he is.
We're not talking enough about President Candace Owens.
No, we shouldn't be talking about it at all because it's the stupidest idea, but that's besides the point again.
I think Candace Owens should run for president. I have just changed my mind.
Really?
I have just changed my mind. I think she should run for president as a Democrat. I think that would be great.
Really?
I think that'd be great. Candace Owens, former conservative, Now, I don't know what her actual political positions is outside of Israel bad.
And you're very much not Israel bad. You know nothing about Israel. That's why you constantly read their, ad reads and do that stuff.
Like, and by the way, Israel may be bad, but I'm just saying I
But you're fine taking their money. Got it.
don't know because she.
Ken's the saying Jeremy's racist for not supporting a strong black women's. Is he drunk in this video? This was at 8 a.m., so he might be. Because
she doesn't actually have any positions that she's held for longer than a pay cycle. I mean, Candace Owens is so...
By the way, political positions, he hasn't, she only holds for a pay cycle. A political position that he only holds, she only holds for a pay cycle. Not he.
Vain. I don't think she's actually stupid.
But you just called her stupid. You called her stupid. This is all in a safe second. I trimmed this down, by the way. There's a lot of trimming down in this part. The second part I did trim down a whole lot, but there's a lot of trimming down in this part.
I think she's just about the money. Candace Owens.
She's just about the money. What about you?
You cannot deny her popularity and fame. As much as I like Candace Owens' rag work on whether, Emmanuel Macron's wife has a dong.
I wanted to get through that before we got to this because we have from fantastic Mr. Knox with a 10 Aussie. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you so much. Says, it's funny that Bad Jarrett wants to debate Candace Owens and thinks his terms will sit with her. Nah, Candace would want face-to-face, but she won't get anything out of it because Bad Jarrett sucks with politics. Oh, God, you don't know how wonderful this gets. This is just wonderful. I don't give a shit what your political opinions are. This here is just a work of art. I think these are both awful people, but like I said in the Keanu segment, you always back the bigger bitch. And in this situation, Candace Owens is the Brittany Venti. So we're back at Candace Owens because she's the Brittany Venti. Bigger bitch. Go. Have fun.
That's entertaining to me. Her work talking about Britney Spears or whatever. That's entertaining to me.
Okay, yes, you're a woman. I get it. You're very estrogen filled.
Her tearing down a widow, making millions of dollars and revealing zero truths about what quote unquote really happened to Charlie Kirk is not.
By the way, Sauce with the $5 says Jared did a debate last month. He rolled over admitting he is just a clown who doesn't take anything serious. That wasn't last month. That was a couple months ago. But yeah, that was with Alex. That was with not Alex Jones, but Rex Jones. And that may or may not come up.
Entertaining to me, and so I choose not to watch her content now. Should she decide to cover something I'm interested in the future, I'll watch that. Maybe.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
I think what she's doing now is truly demonic. Like, from the actual religious sense of the word, I think what she's doing is demonic.
Are you demonic? To be fair, we'll get into it more. To be fair, everything he lays out as we keep going forward, just always keep Jer in your mind. Just always keep Jer.
I think making a few videos about it is normal, fine. Making videos for every single day for 8 straight months is demonic.
So would that make your content on Brie Larson demonic? Would that make your content on people like Jack Murphy demonic? Would that make your content on anybody you've ever covered demonic? Just throw that one out there, buddy.
I know a lot of people disagree with me. I know a lot of people don't like Erica Kirk. Fine. But to me, this is a woman consumed by jealousy.
Again, I cannot see your name, but Rantman called him the living embodiment of the 7 deadly sins. 100% he's the living embodiment of the 7 deadly sins. 100%. She, I believe, thought that she would marry Charlie Kirk. I believe she thought she would be That's right, guys. Press like if Charlie Kirk is in heaven staring down right now. Press a like button if Charlie Kirk is in heaven staring down right now. By the way, he never said smiling, staring down and smiling. He never said those words. Those words never came out of his mouth. He said if he's staring down from heaven right now. Insinuating if you don't press the like button, he ain't in heaven.
On top of Turning Point USA, when she was unceremoniously let go or parted ways or whatever happened there, faded into obscurity, gets fired from the Daily Wire.
She never faded into obscurity. She was at the Daily Wire, and she had one of the bigger shows at the Daily Wire. And real quick, Sus for $2 says, tell upper echelon to such a lemon. To such a lemon? Oh, suck a lemon? I could.
She was mad at Charlie Kirk because they fired her. She's mad at Jews because Ben Shapiro fired her. She's actually not that deep.
Ah.
You guys understand that, right? Like, I've met a million women like Candace Owens.
I'm pressing X to doubt on that one, buddy. I don't believe you've met a million women. I don't. I'm sorry. I press X to doubt on that one, man.
She's actually not that deep.
TK.
Every decision she makes every single day is driven by jealousy.
Every single decision he makes every single day is driven by jealousy.
Every word out of her mouth.
His mouth.
Every thought she has.
He has.
Everything she's ever written.
Man, you just have to look yourself in the mirror, you dumb cunt. You really just have to look yourself in the fucking mirror right now. It all applies back to you.
Is driven by jealousy of others.
Ah, yes.
She is not unique.
Yes.
Ironically, that probably makes her pretty close to the megalomaniac level that it takes to run for president.
You know what? I'm thinking about this right now. This whole notion of Candace Owens running I think Jared wants to run for president. He'll lose, but I think he wants to run for president. I think he's convinced that he could possibly become president because all these things apply to you as well, but I think you're a megalomaniac that might be, you might try to run for president. I'm just going to say you'll lose. Definitely. You won't be able to actually, even fund your campaign, but do it. I think it would be fantastic.
She is uninteresting. She is one in a million. Your basic bitch. Her Diet Coke drinking, Uggs wearing, Mocha Joca bullshit from Starbucks. Basic bitch.
Reminder, he did say that he enjoyed some of her content and thought that she was pretty good. He did say that. And now we're starting. It's very female coded. Like, this is very feminine. This is a very, very, very feminine coded moment. Like, it feels like Keanu is actually running the show. Are we still on the Keanu segment? Or are we on the Jer segment? I'm trying to figure this out.
That's who Candace Owens is and always has been. She's not smart. She's not charismatic.
Tiny's like, I love Uggs and Starbucks. Fuck you, Jer. Tiny. Oh, we love Tiny around here.
She has to read from a teleprompter. That's who she is. She's a moderately attractive black woman that fooled a bunch of conservatives into thinking, oh, a pretty black girl is a Republican. If I like her, then I'm not racist.
So then are you saying you're racist? Are you saying you're racist because you don't like her? Is that what you're saying right now? I mean, do you hear the words that come out of your mouth? But do you hear the, like, I mean, are you admitting that you're a racist? Is this you admitting you're racist right now? Is he racist? He might be.
You might not like that, but we're in the new era of Jeremy's truth telling.
Okay, then, Jer, why did you run away from Twitter? Why are people upset with you? We're in the era of Jeremy's truth telling. What is the truth? Why did you flee Twitter? Why did you have to block me after I called you gay? What is the truth?
Every major conservative outlet raced to hire some moderately attractive black chick and shoved him down everybody's throat during 2016 when Hillary Clinton called all Republicans racist.
Let's be fair here. He's not wrong, but at the same time, a lot of people rushed out there to try to get on that grift. Let's be fair. That's not just exclusive to Candace Owens. It also applies to a woman that you hired by the name of Melanie Mack. I'm just going to throw that one out there.
Every one of them. It wasn't because any of these women were particularly charismatic, particularly smart, particularly good, particularly interesting.
Are we talking about you, Mel? Or who are we talking about? Who are we talking about here? Who are we talking about here?
It was because
Dark Red Knight over on Rumble with $1 says, fuck Jer and fuck Owens, can't stand either of them. You know what? Fair. I'm kind of in the same boat, but we're over here, you know, back at the Owens right now because you always back the bigger bitch.
because they were black and female.
Yeah, we got that.
Candace Owens is and will have always been a DEI hire.
I'm so starting to believe this more and more. The more I think about this, the more actually I'm convinced. Everybody Jer hates is just a better scam artist or content creator than them. It's one of the two. They're either better at scamming people or they're better at making content. That's always who he hates. Those are just the two people he hates routinely. They're either able to make more money off of better scams, more sophisticated, clever scams, or they're just objectively better at making content.
That is a fact. She knows that. And she will have more money than I ever will. She will have more success than I ever will.
So you're admitting that's an L. You're admitting that you're a failure. Oh, don't worry. He'll admit that he's failing later in this video. There's a reason it's 30-some minutes long. So you're admitting, though, that you can't keep up. You're admitting that this is all because of jealousy. Congratulations. Congratulations. We got there. We got there, boys. We got there.
That doesn't change how she got there. She got there because black lady, conservative movement, let's make room for her.
I see Gerald saying this guy stinks. He does stink. It's painful.
Well, black lady leaving the liberal movement. Yes, let's fund that. A black conservative female. Yes, let's do that. Oh, she's Catholic too. Let's do that.
She's not Catholic until recently, to be fair.
Grift, grift, grift. It's all.
He sounds pissed. Oh, he is pissed. It's hilarious.
All a grift. She's no real Catholic. It's all part of the grift. She goes Catholic so she can go out on the internet and say Christ is king to needle. And by the way, she's a blasphemer.
She's a so you have facts for that? You have evidence to back that one up, buddy? You have evidence? By the way, Fantastic Mystery Box with the 2 Ozzy! Nearly true. Crowder has more subs than he. That's also true. That's why he sucks his dick so much.
She uses Christ as king. Any idiot knows why she says Christ is king.
Why?
It is not because she truly believes Christ is king.
How do you know that? How do you know she doesn't truly believe Christ is king? How can you actually say that right now? Like, I believe Christ is king. I believe how do you know she does not truly believe that Christ is king? How do you know that? You're making a definitive statement there, but that's like you have to know what's in her mind there. Do you have evidence to support this?
It's like I said, every decision, every guiding moment of her life is about being jealous. She says Christ is king on X to needle Ben Shapiro.
Like, I'm not good. I don't fully disagree with you, but what's your evidence to back it up, you dumb? This is the era of truth telling. This is the era of truth telling, guys. How do you back that up? How do you back that whole statement up?
That's why she does it. She doesn't believe Christ is king.
How do you know?
She only says it to make other people mad.
How do you know she don't believe that? Listen, I'm gonna get a little racist here. I'm gonna get a little racist right now. Black people like them Jesus. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. Black people like them Jesuses. Truth. They're usually out there being more spiritual than any of us. They love them their Jesus. How do you know she doesn't believe that Christ is king?
She says Christ is king to rile up the Jews. She is not. She is a blasphemer.
I think you say Christ is king to rile up a base. I think you're a blasphemer, dude. Mind you, this dude's never actually gone to church recently. Ever since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, he's missed only one day of church that he logs in and watches from home because he's too scared to leave his house. That's the reality. He doesn't even go to the church itself. He doesn't even go and bathe in that glory. He watches it from the comfort of his own home.
That's the truth. This woman doesn't give a crap about the truth. She doesn't care about who killed Charlie Kirk. You know why? You know what's been guiding her crusade against Turning Point? She's jealous.
I feel like that's also what's applying to you. Again, you're angry that you're not getting the views. By the way, fantastic Mr. Docs with another 5 Aussie. Shout out to you, brother. What does Candace and Mel Mac have in common? They were both lefties, but somehow Mel Mac is more holy than Candace, but Mac is more blasphemous. Fuck them. You're not wrong. You're not wrong in any way, shape, or form. You're not.
She's jealous. She wants to bring down Turning Point USA because she's mad that Charlie Kirk didn't pick her.
I mean, again, I don't fully disagree with the brother right here, but still, where's your evidence?
She's not that deep.
I don't think you're that deep.
She's not that deep. If she didn't get handed all that money from Daily Wire, she'd be sitting at Starbucks taking pictures of her paninis, drinking iced lattes.
How do you, what, if she didn't get that from how do you know? Loop alert. I mean, he is slightly looping here, but still, he does sound very jelly, guys. This is very female coded right now. Like this is very female coded.
And eating avocado toast.
Avocado toast, yeah.
She's not smart.
But you called her smart. Realize we've been at the, she's not smart. She is smart. She's very clever. She's very talented. I'm never going to be like her. She's not that smart. She's not that deep. She's not that smart.
People say have Candace on to defend herself anytime, anywhere, Candace.
Really. Anytime, anywhere. Anytime, anywhere, Yellow Flash. Anytime, anywhere.
Candace. Anytime.
How did that work out with Yellow Flash? How did that work out, buddy?
We could talk about how you covered up your husband's multiple drunk driving tickets.
That's pretty sad at how you got to that one. Okay, listen, avocado toast is tasty. Listen, I used to eat avocado toast. It was good. I was on a keto diet. It actually worked out.
Well, he was a green card holder and should have been deported. We could talk about who you paid off to do that, in my opinion.
Oh, so you're willing to say everything else is factual, but at that moment you're gonna be like, my opinion.
It's peak insanity.
Realize that I clipped out some of the dead air. I didn't get it all. I clipped out a lot, though. I'm
tired of towing the line because I know that I have Candace Owens viewers in my viewership, and they get really upset when I share my opinions on Candace.
Guess what? I think Candace is a scumbag and a snake. I don't really give a crap.
But like, hey, I am telling you, okay? I will upload the longest I am wrong video you have ever seen if Candace Owens can prove one flipping thing she's accused Erica Kirk of. One.
Okay. A lot of people would, buddy. What's very impressive about a lot of people would come out here and go like, yo, we were wrong. What's impressive about that stance? What's impressive at all? By the way, yet again, fantastic Mr. Docs with a 5 Aussie. It's Rich Jarris saying Candace is blasphemous. This guy who said he is going cold turkey from alcohol is going to be a better person and won't lie. Facts?
Prove one theory you have about Tyler Robinson. You've said you have hundreds of them over the last 8 months. Prove One.
She won't, but to keep yelling about it, I'm sure she, bro, I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will. Okay, we're back. It's the Battle of the Tards, ladies and gentlemen. And this quarter, you have the lying sack of shit known as Jer. And in that quarter, you have the lying sack of shit that is Candace Owens. Watch as they fight it out. That's why I want this guy. Please, God, Candace, please take his bet. Please do it. Please, 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 please.
One. Just let them eat their crayons in peace. You'll never reach them. I know.
You know.
But I want to stop them before they eat the whole box of crayons, and maybe I can save them.
You're not gonna be the one that, anybody that imagines that you're gonna be the one to save them is retarded. You think you can save these? You think you're the one that's gonna be the one to fix these people? These people are long since broken. I love Tiny. He's long since broken. These people are broken into. You're the only person that could potentially save them is somebody that actually knows what it is that they're talking about and has more information. The only calm, cool, and collected. Not a you. You're nowhere near the person that would ever save them. Ever in a million years, you are the last person to come around and try to save them. And one more time from Phil McCracken this time. Shout out, brother. Says for $4.99, Jer, I'll delete all of social media if you can prove you didn't false flag the Keanu Casino Clips channel. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hulk Hogan mentioned. Wait, where did Hulk Hogan get mentioned? Where was Hulk Hogan mentioned? Oh, nowhere. Nowhere. Never mind. Never mind.
I don't think you want to go face to face with Owens, mate. Anytime, anywhere.
I'm gonna agree with the chatter. I think everybody here is agreeing. You don't want to be doing this. You don't want to be doing this, dude. You'll lose.
Anytime, anywhere. Okay. Fine. As long as I don't have to travel.
As long as I don't have to travel. See, that's his little loophole there. That's his little way of getting it. As long as I don't have to travel. No, fuck it. Travel, bitch. You're laying out the fucking, you're throwing down the gauntlet anytime, anywhere. Do it. Oh, you're already trying to weasel out.
She set that precedent, not me. She's the one that didn't want to go out to Turning Point USA, so I don't want to fly to Nashville.
Why don't you be better than her? You're there to try to save her audience. Be the one that comes out here and fixes the audience and scares away the demons, Mr. Jeremy Osteen. You're the one that's trying to do all that shit. Why don't you go out there? Show that you're a bigger man, more creative, and more powerful man. Oh yeah, you're scared of travel.
She can come out to Wisconsin, or we can do it digitally. I don't need to do face-to-face. Online's fine.
You said anytime, anywhere, so already you're trying to get out.
She has oratory skills. You can't form a sentence without ums and uhs. Well, we'll see. Have you ever seen her off?
Just, the chatter's right. Well, we'll see. Have you ever seen her off? Have you just proved the chatter right? You just proved what the person was saying was correct, dude. You literally went from you were repeating yourself. Are you mental? Are you mental right now?
Teleprompter. People think she's so smart. I challenge you to go watch her debate with Blair White, in which she got completely humiliated and melted down almost immediately.
Okay, I think you would do the same, to be fair here. I think maybe, you guys know what? Maybe, I think this is a little bit of a reveal here. I think maybe Jer would actually do better with the teleprompter. They make them. Elgato has this wonderful teleprompter system that you can like just put over your camera. It's actually pretty cool. I was debating getting one myself, but I decided not to ever get it because it's like $300. But Jared, you have the money. Go out there and buy it. Make teleprompter stuff. Do stuff like that. You could look at your chat. The chat could be right under your camera. You could have it could actually work. It might be beneficial to you.
If Candace Owens thought she was good at debate, she would have taken the $60,000 to debate Crowder.
Or she could have just kept putting out more content and making more money. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. I am gonna be the one that throws that one out there. She could just be making more content and grifting off the content and making way more money than $60,000. I'm just saying.
Crowder offered her $60,000 and she refused. Do you think she feels that confident about her position? I feel confident about my position.
You're already trying to weasel out, brother. I don't think you're that confident.
I feel 100% confident in my position that Candace Owens is a fraud, liar, grifter. I'll debate that on zero notice with Candace.
I would like to see that. I do want to see this. I think this would be a perfect content. I think this would be some of the greatest content out there. And I think Jair's barking up the wrong tree right now because I think it would be just hilarious to see this all go down. I think this would be fantastic to see everything here just play out this way. By the way, yet again, from Fantastic Mr. Knox with a 5 Aussie! Saying, Jared debates Candace. Will he not drink and down Xanax? Nah, I bet he will need them both and will come into the debate totally bonked out. You're not wrong there. You are not wrong here. What did you send me here? Tiny, what is this? What is this? Misty Mochi. Jared received a total of $0 super chat during his Oh, that explains. We'll get to this. That explains what he did during his afternoon stream. We'll get to it, but this explains so much more now. This explains a lot more of what he actually did now. Oh, well, don't worry. I have that in here. I have his afternoon stream in here when he started doing something very particular.
Go watch her debate Blair White with Dave baby buying Rubin as the as a precursor of what Candace Owens is really like without a teleprompter.
Again, Chatter said she has better oratory skills than you, and you say to me uhs and ums. You just and ummed.
It did not go well. And I would rather Steven debate her because he would be way better at it.
Well, yes, objectively, Steven Crowder actually, made a career doing that. Way better. That's just a fact.
Let me be very clear.
Yes.
Steven Crowder is actually good at it.
Again, yes, because he made an entire career in life based off of that. That's why he's better at it than you are. You never did any of that stuff. You failed every single time you ever stepped into the ring to do a debate. You're actually really bad. And yes, he is sucking up to Steven Crowder hardcore during all this because he wants that money. He wants that shout out from Crowder.
And would do way better. And he has a much bigger platform.
Much bigger platform. Oh, I remember this.
I would much rather. I have done 0 debates in my life.
Remember that.
0 what I would call debates in my life. But I would take that one.
Okay.
Andrew Wilson versus Candace would be incredible.
Yes, it would. You don't have to keep bringing these much larger, more successful content creators up who are actually skilled, trained debaters. You don't have to do that.
Actually good. I'm not saying I'm good at debate. In fact, I'm saying I'm bad. But I would take that in a heartbeat. Rex Jones, if you think I lost that debate against Rex Jones, you weren't watching.
Wait, but I thought you never did a debate. I thought you never did a debate. I thought you never did a debate in your entire life.
I crushed him. You kidding me? I have done 0 debates in my life.
I didn't do a whole lot of editing other than trimming, but I did some.
That's all. And I shared that opinion and he blocked me for it. And that's fine. He's happy. He can do that.
You shared that. You're now starting to crash out that you got blocked by a much larger content creator. Like seriously, you're starting to crash out that you got blocked by somebody more successful than you. Dude, you blocked me for simply saying that you're gay. I didn't even call you a faggot yet. You blocked me for saying that you're gay.
Right? That's fine. It's not like I lose any sleep over it. If anybody watched my debate with Rex, I absolutely destroyed him. I have done 0 debates in my life.
Again, just simple editing tricks. That's all it takes. Simple little editing tricks.
It was not even close. He was getting roasted by his own chat.
Listen, I saw that debate, okay? I did watch that debate when I first heard about it, and I sat there and go like, holy shit. Holy shit. I think that you were both retarded and you both sounded idiotic. You quite literally, you both came off sounding atrocious from that entire back and forth. But I'm gonna give Rex the actual W of that. That's the saddest part is you're both retarded. You're both awful. But Rex won just downright because you kept running away from a position. You literally said, nothing I say is serious or important and it's all just jokes, bro. That was what you said. None of your positions had any merit after that fact. You ran away like a little bitch.
And I'm terrible at debate. It's just that he was too emotional. Are we going back on X? No. I mean, at some point I have to reactivate the account so people can't just take it, but I'm loving life not using it. I mean, I use it to research, obviously, but not posting to it. Oh. It's been great.
Eventually he'll have to bring back his account, guys. Eventually he'll have to do this. Eventually the account will eventually come back. You could have literally stayed off of it till right around the 10th of next month, about the 9th, give or take. You know, you have 30 days to do it. Eventually you'll do it. You brought it back tonight. You brought it back tonight. That's how bad that was. That was really bad.
Can you confirm I'm not you? X thinks I'm.
Oh yeah, I ended up clipping this in. This is from a later. This is from second stream. I just had to lay it in here.
You? Me? You're not me. Oh, people think you're like a sock account or something like that. No, my sock account is just an old Twitter account, and I don't even use it. Like I just use it to farm stories. People are like, oh my god, we found his sock account. Well, you can see I haven't tweeted since 2023. Cool.
Give me 1 second. Fantastic Mr. Knox with a $2 says Bearing tweeted about quartering return, will DM. Oh, that would be awesome. All I'm gonna say here, buddy, you see that little notification thing right here? For the past several weeks, that thing used to be 20+ notifications. I'm really aware of individuals constantly tagging fancy hazmat suit. I don't see no notifications on this bar right here. That means you've been checking what people are saying about you and checking what people are posting about you. Yeah, you think this is a win, dude? It ain't.
I don't use it. I haven't replied since 2023. Like, people thinking it's a big expose to see that I have this account. I only use it for Grok and to farm stories. So I'm not really on X. I mean, I'm on there to get data and stuff like that, but
sure.
No, but if you quit X, it means you don't go on X, but here you are on X. No, I quit interacting. Okay, I'll clarify it. I quit interacting on X. I quit posting on X.
Sure, buddy.
At some point, I'm going to have to reactivate the X so somebody can't take my handle, but I'm still not going to use it. Like,
you could have stayed off of it for a whole lot longer. And again, I pointed out the notifications. This was always blue. People were adding you within the last 24 hours. You were seeing it all. And that thing was still blue and said 20+. That means nobody was actually interacting with you in any way, shape, or form. You were still doing it, buddy.
I'll just sit on it, you know? Like, to be clear, I had a problem with X. X is not the problem. Does that make sense?
Yes, actually, it does. It does, because you did have a massive problem with a lot of vices, buddy.
You know, I'm not saying for you to not use it. I'm saying I was addicted to it.
Yes.
You know, first thing I did when I opened it up in the morning, at night, and the whole platform is just so toxic. It feels better to just be on a break.
Sure.
You know, I don't feel like just becoming a non-troll. Yeah, no, because then I'm just, you know. Yeah, Unruly Mod. I think that's true too.
What?
He wrote, I uninstalled X because Elon's rage bait algorithm wasn't good for me.
I feel, I honestly, guys, I think this is going to be his new cope. It's the cope still. It's the algo cope. It's the algo cope. Everything you're hearing here is all about that algo cope, okay? It's the algorithm's fault that everybody are against me. It's the algorithm's issues that everybody's making content. It's all the algo, okay? That's the thing here.
I swear that between Facebook and X, that is 100% true.
Actually, here. I'm gonna have to run to the restroom here shortly. But I started thinking about this just now. When he first left X, that first time he came back, he ended up saying, hey, I just installed a bunch of news apps on my phone. That way I could get the news and actually track the news better. That I don't even miss going on it. I don't even need to go on X. I have news apps to help me do all that. Where's the news apps? Where's any of that content? Where is any of that stuff going on right now? I'm just gonna be pointing that out there. You got all these news apps to help you with the breaking news. Not seeing any of the breaking news, and you just said you still go on X to, you know, look at all this shit. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. By the way, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Sorry about that. Happens. And I will not be telling you about what went on in there. I'm just gonna say my tummy has a rumbling. That was about it, okay? There we go. I'm not gonna tell you. Did I wash my hands? Yes, I washed my hands. I washed my hands. I'm not gonna tell anybody about what went on there, okay? Unlike Jer, I have better decorum, okay? You guys don't need to know what goes on in there. Jeremy on the runs? No. At least your pants and undies are clean. Exactly. I'm smart enough to know, hey, when the tumblies are rumbly, you go. You just go. You don't have any bad times, okay? When bad things happen, rush to the closest bathroom. That's it.
That they like, there's some sort of like rage bait algorithm that's going on right now. What did we learn, folks, in all these midterm elections, or I'm sorry, special elections primaries?
Okay, so I'm trying to remember where we left off here. Yes, the algo. It's all the algo's fault. It's all the algo. Algo's the problem here. What's the other one?
What is the number one thing we learned about X in terms of all of these primary elections?
I see Chairman Mo says Jer is a walking rage bait content. Yes. You didn't demolish the toilet. We're not talking about it. I am better than Jer. You don't need to know what goes on in the bathroom with me and the porcelain throne.
What did Thomas Massey losing his election? And I like Thomas Massey.
Sure. After yesterday, sure.
Okay. But what did Thomas Massey's loss teach us the most about X?
What did it teach us?
The internet is not real life.
So it's not only that the algo has changed, guys, as to why he's getting A-logged so much. It's not just the algorithm. It's also that we're all fake. We're all bots. Everybody here is a bot.
You know what I mean?
No. No. Do I have evidence that some people on the internet are fucking fake? Yes. I had somebody say, try to chastise me today in the comments section for not liking Thomas Massey. And his answer to me was, no, he ended the statement off by calling me dude, but spelled it D-O-O-D. Let me be fair here, guys. I am nowhere near, the grammatically correct individual. But dude spelled D-U-D-E. Even I know that one was wrong. Even I know that, yes, there are some fake ass people out there. There's a lot of bots going out there. I'm not even going to deny it. But you have to, use your brains and move, okay?
Like, I'm sorry if that
yes, like duty streamer. Like duty without the Y.
offends certain creators that think that they've got a real movement going on X because something got trending once.
Something got... What are you talking about there? Something got trending once. What got trending? What got trending, buddy?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I think X is 60% bots, and that includes paid accounts.
I mean, possibly.
I think X is 60 to 65% fake. And I think that X does not exist to do anything. It's just a platform. But X exists, like everything, to make money.
Yes. Like everything, it exists to make money. What? Just say that we're all fake. Just come out here, say it with your chest, and go like everybody on X is fake. Most of them are all bots from Pakistan. Just say it. Say it with your chest. Say it. Come out here. Quit doing this whole like going around the little thing. Say it with your chest. Come on. Say it. Say it. Be a big boy. Say it.
And rage bait is money.
Yes. Yes, as my chat has already pointed out several times now, you did the rage bait too, so shut up.
It's helpful for me to see what breaking news is, but that's it. That's all I use.
No. You installed apps in order to do that, remember? You said that you installed specialized apps to be able to do that sort of stuff. You didn't need X anymore, but you went back to X immediately.
Use it for. Half the people I'm talking to are probably Pakistani bots. The people you're arguing with in your comment sections are Pakistani bots.
Half the people you are talking to are Pakistani bots. Half the people you talk to on most areas are your own chat, according to your own statement. So does that mean your chat's just filled with Pakistani bots? Is that what you're saying? Is this an admission? Did he just admit that his entire chat's just bots?
The internet is not real life. There are aspects of it that are real, but you pick the peanuts out of the turd. That's it. It's for entertainment. Dead internet theory is real.
It's for entertainment, yet you constantly lose your shit over it.
And also, I should mention, the absolute best way you can support the channel.
Oh, okay. So this is so real quick, we are now into the second stream of the day. We did the first stream. Now we're on to the second stream. And I forgot a segment. I don't remember where it was. But Jared does admit during either the first or second stream that the streams going back to back, like 2 streams a day, are basically wearing on him. They are tearing him down. They are breaking out his soul. And he's practically a slave right now to X. But I do want to go back over here. I want to go back over here to this. Jared received a total of $0 of super support. He received $0 of support. That's why this all happened.
It's by going to thequartering.com/join. I'm only going to mention it one time on the stream.
I do simple editing just to make a point.
I'm working on some additional benefits to it related to my coffee company that I'll be able to roll out more. But if you go to thequartering.com/join, you get direct access to me. You can message me anytime you want in the members chat room. You talk with all the other members. You can suggest topics for the show. There's, contests we do in there. Also, it's like a family.
I don't want to be anywhere near that then. I would rather use the spies in there. I will never go over there.
And it costs about a cup of coffee per month. And it goes miles and miles and miles. It means I have to run less ads. It means I have to, promote less stuff. It means that during the slow times, I can keep my staff paid and everything like that.
Slow times. Guys, right now on Jeremy's actual channels, both Quartering and Jeremy Hambley, the only thing that are actually getting views is his shorts. He has no money actually coming in. That's why he does so many ad reads whenever he's over on Rumble right now and just constantly using Rumble Studio. He has no actual income revenue coming in whatsoever, and his overhead is too much. That's why he's been pimping this out a whole lot more.
So if you really like the show, especially like the extra effort from the 2 streams that I'm doing, please
that are killing you.
Consider going to thequartering.com/join today. Get in the members chat, talk directly to me, talk to other members, and all that kind of stuff. And I just think I would be very thankful if you took the plunge today. I'm gonna promote it in this next segment too.
But wait, you said you're just gonna promote it once. You said you were just promoting it once during the stream. This would be when you were done promoting it. You already lied to me.
But really trying to grow that community. So Tim Pool weighed in on the collapse of the Daily Wire. This has been and
a lot of this, I just stole a segment from him. I'll fully admit I stole this segment just because it is a ridiculous segment, because there's just so much good parts in this particular segment, because you can see where he sees, you can see where he goes down, and he does a lot of admissions during this whole Tim Pool segment that it's too good. You need the proper context for it all.
Running topic on mostly X.
Yes.
It's been a topic that I've discussed at length and explained that really people just really hate Ben Shapiro and they want to say his channel's falling apart or this, that, or the other thing. His daily show still gets the same number of views it always got.
But by the way, this is all about how the Daily Wire is suffering and dying and burning down. I mean, it is struggling, whether you want to admit it or not, for whatever reason. I have my theories on it, but like it is actually struggling. There is no getting around that. He's struggling.
might not like Ben Shapiro. I don't consume Ben Shapiro's content. But on the show, I've gone all the way back to years ago, and he's basically getting the same number of views per episode.
Well, he is Daily Wire in general getting the same amount of views? And also, we've already been over this a couple times, so you can go back through the content. Yeah, it is struggling.
He always has. What he's not getting is all the same shorts views that he used to. But there is an issue worth discussing here, because Tim Pool kind of put Daily Wire on blast. Maybe not intentionally, but I think it does open a bigger topic to discuss this whole space, which I'm a part of. Now, I learned in the past I'm not allowed to show anybody else's channels and their views lest they hold a blood feud against me for the rest of my life.
Remember, again, this is the female aspect. This is him being very estro-pilled. This is him taking his little estrogen pills, going out there, oh, I can't do this. Remember why people got upset with you, dude. It wasn't because you just showed, people's analytics. It was because you lied about people's analytics to try to bolster your stupid point. You lied about what it is that you were saying. You didn't have the facts straight when it came to the analytics. You constantly use this as some sort of gotcha, but in reality, yet again, dude, the problem is you lied. Get it through your thick skull. You did it when it came to Tim Pool, had no problem. You did it when it came to Benny Johnson, had no problem, even though, again, you lied. So why don't you just pull up the people that are okay with you showing that information? Why don't you do that? Oh, yeah, it is the crab in the bucket mentality, because that's all he has. He has to utilize other people to justify why his content's going down. If you watch the June the King documentary, did the same thing all the way back during his whole Magic the Gathering channels and stuff. He said Magic the Gathering content is awful. You can go to so-and-so's creators and they'll say the same thing. That's his whole grift. That's his whole style. That's why he's so pissed off that he can't keep doing it, because he has nothing else to bolster his points right now.
Simply for pointing out trends and data. So I won't be going over any specific channels.
Why? Maybe you should. Maybe you should pick out the channels to bolster your point.
But Tim wrote this. Daily Wire overexerted during the post-lockdown era.
Yes.
During the coof.
Why don't you just call it COVID? You can call it COVID now. There's no problem calling it COVID.
Podcast viewership was insane following the political landscape. And the political landscape was...
How did you screw that up so much? How did you screw this up 3 fucking times like that? During COVID, podcast viewership was insane, and following the political landscape was heated. Why did you screw that up so many times?
Was heated. Money was really good. Now, I don't really remember that. I mean, I remember the lockdown era.
Anybody that remembers the lockdown era, whether you were a viewer or a content creator, I was a viewer at that time. They all said it was good content. It was good eatings.
But my channel was doing very well covering pop culture. And the overall interest in pop culture stuff isn't as good as it once was.
Well, yes, because so many people are like you, saying the exact same retarded shit over and over and over again. Yeah, Dermy only screwed it up once. Exactly, but I'm also retarded, so I get a pass. He reads X every single day. I'm retarded. I get a pass. He's supposed to be a professional content creator here. There's a difference. He's pressed on Tim Pool the same way RTU is depressed. Oh, he's depressed. Is pressed on ESP? Wait, no, depressed or pressed? My brain broke up. Tim fell off long before the bald reveal. Yes.
But I knew that, post-election, it just wasn't going to be the same.
Okay, if you knew that, if you were aware of that, Jeremy has 1,000 times more energy as well. Well, thank you so much. But if you knew that, you should have prepped for that. If you were aware of that, you should have planned for that. Everybody else started planning for this. This is my biggest gripe with the political sphere. None of them fucking planned. They all failed. They all struggled. All the political guys, they thought it was going to be eating goods forever. No, it was easy to see that things were about to start changing. You could tell all the way back then. Going out there and screaming, woke, 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 blah, 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 and doing all that, it was not going to work out. But you never figured that shit out until now, I guess.
Daily Wire, I think, is pretty different, you know.
Why?
And so they write.
What do you mean that they're pretty different? What do you mean? What do you mean by this? Come on, come out with the words. What do you mean that they are pretty different?
He wrote, Daily Wire spent.
Yeah, Cobra Cast is still rocking it, but that's because, one, better content, better energy, and a more feasible like good Jer is a better entertainer at the end of the day. Even when it goes to some of the most blackest black-pilled moments, going to him, he has a way, and it's not because of copium or hopium or anything like that. He just has a way to give you the news that make you feel like it's not as bad as it is, even though he's retarded. And I love good Jer, but he is retarded. I mean,
Massively on big movies, hiring sprees, documentaries.
Again, how the fuck did you screw that up?
Now that the culture war has subsided, now this is one thing I really disagree with Tim on. The culture war has not subsided.
Yes, the culture war has not subsided, but you don't care about the culture war anymore, according to you.
I don't disagree with him, but I would reword this, I would say. Now that the culture war has subsided.
How would you reword it?
I don't think it's subsided. I think interest in it has subsided.
Great. No, great. Yes, and interest has subsided. No, the problem is, and he's going to give us examples here. The problem is people don't want you to be going out there and yelling, woke, woke. And I mean that legitimately. They're tired of that. In order for you to participate in the culture war nowadays, you need to be knowledgeable. You need to actually have presence. You need to be entertaining. You need to know what it is that you are talking about when you are doing this stuff. It can't just be the woke ma-woke. That's the thing here. He is going after Candace Owens. Yeah, we already went over that one. Like, sorry, D-Day Cobra has pretty privilege, yes, but he is also genuinely entertaining. Tiny, why did you just say that?
How many times can you make the same movie about, or the same video about another woke movie?
Well, look at Nerdrotic and look at Critical Drinker. What do they say when it comes to that content? How are they presenting that content? How is Geeks and Gamers presenting that content? How is Yellow Flash presenting that content? Look at how they are presenting it. Maybe you should revisit your content because they're still doing just fine. What is your problem with all of this?
You know, how many times can you say woke Hollywood actor does something stupid?
Actually, a lot. If you want to know, a lot of people can do that over and over and over again. They just don't come out here and say woke Hollywood actor. They are more creative about it now. They are figuring shit out now to be successful.
How many times can you say, you know, DEI, this, that, or the other thing?
When was the last time you heard Nerdrotic talk about DEI or woke? When was the last time you heard anything about that coming out of, like, Critical Drinker's mouth? Like, why are they the successful ones? Why are they the ones that are still popping off with almost 1 million views of video? Where are they working it? Why can they figure that shit out? Isn't this what he does? Yes. All he does is go out there and yell about woke, 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 even though nobody cares about it anymore. Derby, this is why I think Hambone is like some type of chaos agent for the DS. He's trying to rein in other conservatives that are successful for zero reason. Yeah, that's what he's always done. He always tried to utilize other people to go out there to try to make his points actually work, but he doesn't do it. I see Moose say he doesn't watch Cape shit. That's okay. You don't have to. But those other content creators are still successful. They're still pumping out 1 million view videos over and over again. Jer can't do it right now because all he does is the woke. All he does is the DEI. All he does is this person said what? And he can't get it to work anymore because he's not even that creative. His content has no actual value in it. He has nothing to actually benefit anything that he's saying to actually help him out. So when Gary goes out there and makes a video, Gary does it. He's informed. He's actually talking about it. He's giving you examples. He's actually going through the information with you. Same thing with Critical Drinker. He's giving his thoughts, his opinions, his actual feelings on this stuff. And you can feel that there's actual care put into all this. Jared doesn't have that. He has no verisimilitude. Exactly.
It's not, people are just burnt out on it. The culture war is still going on, and we're not winning it as much as most people think we are.
And like Gar is saying, I got tired of Mahler saying woke all the time during his 17-hour Star Wars Outlaws game review. Oh, wait, he never did. He broke down with extensive examples why it was bad and didn't work. Exactly. We talked about this last week on Tryhards. You guys should check that shit out of Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central. And it's still up. But we talked about this last week. You actually have to be informed nowadays. You can't just go out there and say gay race communism. You can't do that. No, people are going to be turned away because it's like, oh my God, it's the same shit over and over and over again with these. You have to be knowledgeable. It has to be more than that. When you're talking about the Odyssey, for example, talk about how they don't have a orchestra playing the thing. Talk about the coloring. Talk about the actor choices that aren't just, you know, the race changes and things like that, but actually talk about the actors. Do they have the gravity? Do they have the performance, the dialogue? Talk about that stuff. Be informed and actually interested in it. Don't just say my gays.
You know, we just got a Black Helen of Troy, for crying out loud. We have a
I forgot he went right there.
Black Helen of Troy in the Odyssey, and very few people even care about that.
Because all you're doing is black, 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 black. You have to actually be wise.
They make a tweet about it or whatever. But for a decade, I talked about kind of the culture war stuff, and just people are burnt out on it.
They're burnt out on how you address it.
So I don't think that
Ellen Page was never good. Not really.
I guess it's fair the way he worded it. It has subsided. He didn't say we won it.
So then this whole moment, this whole discussion you have is worthless.
Some people out there erroneously say that we won the culture war because Trump's in office and he banned DEI. We absolutely have not won the culture war. They are still...
Yes, this is why I thought Goonergate was a retarded thing. Why the fuck are you coming out here acting the way you are when we haven't won the culture war?
Destroying our beloved characters in movies. They're still funding anti-American slop.
Yes.
They're still putting out content on places like Netflix to try and indoctrinate kids.
Yes, I agree. So be clever about how you talk about it and be informed.
They're still pushing, you know, various ideologies. It's just that people are kind of out of... They don't really care that much about, you know, the Barbie movie. You know,
well, yeah, the Barbie movie isn't even out. What the fuck are you talking? Barbie movie is like from 2 years ago. Why were you talking about the Barbie movie?
Ben Shapiro used to cover the Barbie movie and get 1 million views.
Lou Stark says, Dermy, read my chat. Where's your chat, buddy? I don't see your chat. Did you chat earlier and I missed it? If you did, sorry, but unless you were trying to get me with that one, I'm not seeing your other chat, bud. Say it again in chat because I'll try to see it another time.
If the Barbie movie came out now, half the people would care because we won. Trump's in office. People
Half the people would care. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I fucked up that one.
are taking a break. You can't be outraged 24/7. You can't, like, one of my big channel shifts I'm doing on my channel is I'm going to try to build in several special reports per week.
But you built your channel off of literally doing outrage content. That was your whole premise for your channel. What the hell are you talking about right now? And also your special reports is just you going to Grok.
That are more of a deep dive on things that are like not culture war. So I have one coming up on Ticks. I have one coming up on DoorDash. I have one.
We already saw the DoorDash one. It's literally you like crashing out. Your DoorDash video should already be out. Again, you just use Grok. You have one coming up on Ticks. What the fuck what are you gonna be talking about ticks? I get it. There's this weird tick outrage right now. Guess what? It's springtime going into summer. Ticks happen. Ticks migrate. They travel on birds and other critters. It happens.
Coming up on social credit scores.
Why? Why on social credit? Why are you doing these? What benefit do they have?
More deep dive stuff that like can break the mold a little bit. Like, oh, another, Trump destroyed video. Like people gloss over that stuff now.
Yes, because it's kind of boring. Especially how you do it. Again, Goodyear. Goodyear is a good example. How does Goodyear present the information? I know I have somebody in chat that really doesn't like it, but Goodyear presents it in a fun, entertaining, good way that makes people like it, enjoy it, and interact with it. How do you present it? That's how you do it.
By the way, if you enjoy the extra content I'm putting out,
by the way,
absolute best way you can support me is by going to thequartering.com/join.
Reminder, he said he was only going to do this once during the stream, and then yes, again during the content, but once during the stream, guys, even though he's recording this in the stream.
I'm only going to mention it one time on the stream. Any hoozle.
I forgot he said any hoozle. I keep forgetting that his fucking dialogue, his fucking word choice. Why?
Trump and the GOP has won, and a new political landscape is emerging. The only direction you can go is down if you're on top.
Do you know what he means by that, by the way? Jared, did you take the chance and the opportunity in between your shows to know what Tim was saying? He's saying that there's a new branch of government being formed right now in his conspiracy theory, that it's all going to be to the right. Okay, it's all moving towards the right. Do you know anything? Are you actually learning about it? Are you researching what these people are saying, what they're doing in their videos and their content? Are you learning about them and maybe trying to figure out what a better thing to say is? Oh, no.
100% right about that.
Call she how long till Jer opens the OnlyFans?
The market is dividing and they have to retract. Also true. So at the time when we were fighting the big bad, which was, wokeness or Kamala Harris or Hillary Clinton, right?
Why going all the way back to Hillary Clinton? But yes, when it came to woke, a lot of us had similar beliefs. A lot of us had similar belief structures. We all believed woke bad. We all united to take down woke because woke bad. Simple enough. Not that hard to figure out. Now that woke has more or less subsided, gone into a little bit of a hibernation, it ain't gone, but now it's moved away. You know what we're realizing we only agreed on like one or two things and nothing else we agreed on. That's why we have a branching little sphere right now where people are like, oh, we actually didn't agree on any of this stuff. Jeremy knows how he never adapts. Oh, well, funny you say that. We'll keep watching. Funny you say he never adapts.
People with other issues that matter to them took a back seat. Right now, we can see on the right, for example, two factions. The people have stayed kind of loyal to MAGA and the people who have made a lot of their content about Israel. I mean,
again, you were never MAGA. You're not a MAGA guy, according to your debate with Rex Jones.
Look right here, trending right here, AIPAC.
Okay, AIPAC trends a lot. So what? AIPAC trends all the time because a lot of people think a lot of stuff about AIPAC. And yes, he did say MAGA.
I think there are valid criticisms you could have about Israel, and there's a lot of interest in that. And obviously, people like Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, they're all wildly popular right now.
Yes. Okay.
It's the new hotness. If you're not going to take the dive into that type of content, which I am not educated enough to really do.
Yeah, you're not. So maybe quit talking about it altogether and quit taking their money.
A lot of people.
And by the way, when I say quit taking his money, it's not me being like, oh, he's getting the $7,000 a month checks. Oh my God, oh they. No, you read their ads on your fucking show and get $18 goddamn dollars. There's no benefit to it whatsoever. It's all bad. All bad, all bad, all bad.
People moved. The Hodge twins, they moved. They're like a Israel bad channel now.
Well, the Hodge twins played both sides. Again, I've talked about that. On X, they're saying one thing. On Facebook, they're saying another.
There's a lot of interest in that. And I'm not saying, I know people will get angry, but I'm not saying that they're wrong or they're right. I just don't consume that kind of content. When I'm America first, I literally can only think about America. And I understand our foreign entanglements kind of go against that. But for me, I'm more like against all foreign entanglements. Now,
Yeah, so am I, which is why I'll never read the super pro Israel ad that tells you to say, you love Israel. I'll never do that. Not one bit, because I am so pro America.
not just one specific country. And so there is a fracture in what was once a large tent pre-election time. He wrote, I doubt there are any
What the fuck did you just try to say there?
any real distress. Likely they're cutting back from the excesses of the culture war era. And I think that that's true. We see this in tech too, by the way. There's a lot of cutbacks in terms of people that hire.
Reminder, guys, this was all about Daily Wire and struggling with Daily Wire. Reminder about all that.
Big during the lockdowns. Podcasts are getting, they're basically ending at historic rates right now. How many podcasts can people listen to when they're not locked down anymore?
I mean, I could listen to a lot of podcasts, to be quite frankly with you. A lot of people were listening to podcasts prior to the lockdowns. This whole argument that podcasts are failing, bad podcasts are failing. Podcasts that aren't that interesting are failing. Good podcasts that keep moving on are doing good. Is he rocking the diaper today? Probably.
How much stuff do people have to get mad about 24/7 if their guy's in office?
Yes, people have been talking about this for a year and a half now, quite frankly. People have been talking about this ever since the election of Donald Trump and the inauguration. People have been discussing this like crazy. Why the fuck are you just now getting here?
This happens on both sides of the aisle. After every election, you see it. The losing team lays people off. When Trump won the election, what did CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC, all these left-wing media outlets, what did they do? They had massive layoffs.
Yes, but it's more than that. It's because they stuck to the Trump thing. They didn't learn and adapt, and also changing content trends. That's what happened. They're still burning down. They're still losing people at all these places. What the fuck are you talking about?
People thought, oh, it's because Trump won. No. That happens every single year, every 4 years post-election.
They didn't add people on. They've just steadily been losing people.
Channels who understand that, like mine, adjust our overhead, and channels like the Daily Wire clearly adjust your overhead. You survive until the peak comes again.
Wait, what was that? What did he say there? Adjust your overhead. You're adjusting your overhead, buddy. What does that mean? What does that mean? What is that little thing?
And once the peak comes again, you staff back up.
Staff back up? Are you making cuts? Are you making cuts? Wait. But I thought you had a big staff to pay. I thought you had a massive staff that needs paying. Again, why do you need a massive staff? Again, you're a guy who barely puts out good content. You do the clip, go. It's not even like interesting clip, go. It is clip, go. You're not even doing actual edits to your content anymore. What the fuck are you talking about?
If we go back to December 2024,
Yeah?
the Chronicles wrote this article. The coming conservative media collapse. The liberal media isn't already in free fall. Ratings are cratering at
Yeah.
MSNBC and CNN, and
They still are. What are your points here?
they've only gotten worse since this article was written. The Washington Post is losing hundreds of millions.
Wouldn't the fact that they've only gotten worse considering Trump is in office show that your points that you are saying is retarded and dumb? Like literally what you're saying makes no sense. Your argument is because Trump's in office, the right is having to adapt, learn, and move on. Because now that everybody is anti-Trump, because being anti-Trump is the new cool thing. Wouldn't that mean then that MSNBC and CNN should be breaking in cash right now? Would that not be the argument?
Of dollars, laying off staff. The Los Angeles Times have gotten so desperate that they're hiring conservative columnists.
Yeah.
Considering all of that, you might be surprised to hear that conservative media is also in trouble. But the fact is, Americans are sick and tired of politics, all politics. This was written in December 2024 and has never been.
Oh, he's trying to pre-justify a drop of content quality. Co-hosts, he's about to justify a lot of things here. There's a reason why I kept this entire clip in. There's a reason I kept the entire segment.
More true. People are burnt out.
Yes, people are burnt out, but they also are burnt out on the shitty slop content. They want informed content, good content, high quality content, entertaining content. That's what they desire. They want a fat dude with a bell. Or a fat dude with a gong, because PPP has a new gong, which is freaking amazing. I'm not going to get a gong, but still. They want people like that. They want entertainment. They want good quality. They want higher end content. You don't give them that.
People are burnt out on politics. Not everybody,
Yeah.
but there's a reason.
You guys want to know something? Just tidbit here. When I watch political content, I watch mainly 3 content creators. Mainly when I go for my actual political content. Steven Crowder, Tim Pool, Good Jer. I like Good Jer. Good Jer puts on an entertaining show. Steven Crowder puts on an entertaining show, an informative show, but an entertaining show nonetheless. And Tim Pool he gets you the news. Okay, he gets you the news. You can kind of just disregard his opinions. His opinions are kind of worthless, more or less. But still, he gets you the information that you need. When things get really tiresome, I just tune out and I go do something else. Everybody does this. It's sickening to constantly have the exact same content, have Tim Pool come to you, go like World War III over and over and over, Civil War, World War, Civil War. At some point in time, you tune it out until something comes around that you're like, okay, what's actually going on here? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about this? Okay, you see, you go in that direction. I'm seeing people bring up Kirsha. Kirsha's great at this as well. Good content, high quality. There's stuff you can go and do while you're waiting for these retards like Tim Pool, or actually, no, what? I'm leaving Jer out of this equation. I'm just going to put Tim Pool here until Tim Pool gets out of his Civil War, World War, whatever, World War, Civil War 3, 4, 7. You could go other places until they simmer down and get their heads screwed on back again, okay? And real quick for Phil McCracken with the $5. I think Jer is stuck on radio mode and never adjusted for video forms and live streams. He never left 1995. I don't disagree. I see Shy Anarchist saying, don't simp, Dermy. I'm not simping. I'm stating a fact. Tim Pool is retarded. Just gives you the information that you need, but he's retarded nonetheless.
You can't just dump out a video anymore that has Trump in the title and get 100,000 views.
Well, yes, you shouldn't be able to do that to begin with. Just Trump in the title. Those days are gone. You actually have to be interesting.
There are people that can do that. Benny Johnson, Tim Pool. They can do that.
Not really. No, not really.
But the number of people that can do that now, myself included, is just not the same. You know, I talked about, there was some kerfuffle in April with my channel, April and May.
Oh, this is where it is. There was some kerfuffle. There was some kerfuffle. There was some kerfuffle.
But the drop off started in December.
So wait, buddy. Did you just admit that your channel's been dying since December? Is this you admitting that your channel's been dying? This is you admitting that you've been dying. This is you literally admitting that your channel's been dying since December. You're done. You aren't gaining subscribers. Here, I'll do this real quick, okay? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let's go over to the quartering channel real quick. Let's go over there to his YouTube channel in particular. So give me a moment. I'm gonna have this so I can try to see all your guys' lovely, lovely faces. This would be the quartering. Okay, the quartering. Let's pull up. Okay, so I have the quartering right here. Okay, I got it right here. Give me 1 second. We can see views are up, subscribers are somehow up, but it used to be 2.2, now it's 2.8. Again, that's all because of your shorts. Let's take a look at your video. How are your videos doing? Okay, how are your videos doing? That's not. Those aren't. 2 million sub channel, guys. 2 million sub channel. I wonder how your I wonder how your actual viewer engagement rates are doing, because last time we saw it, it was an average of 2 minutes. By the way, these are not appealing thumbnails, and his new thumbnail strategy is fucking awful. I hate it. But you can also see the like to dislike ratio. Low, 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 low. Yeah, they're averaging out about 80, but they're still not that great. Like, what the hell are you doing? The only thing that actually gives you content and gives you views is your shitty shorts that you still steal from everybody else. This is the only thing that's working for you. Nothing else works. So if you're admitting that your content's been dying since December, bro, pack it up. It's over. You're not succeeding anymore.
Right after the election, January was peak. Then by February, March, down.
The election was a year and a half ago. So again, if the election was back in 2024, you're telling me that your content has been dying since then. Your content has been dying since the election of Donald Trump. No, yeah, there's no reason to keep moving on, bro. You're done. Pack it up, bro. Pack it up.
You know, April down because people are like, I can only fight so long. I can only fight so much. People get burnt out.
Yes.
That's why I have to do extra different kinds of content. You know, I talked about Walmart today. Or
I don't know why you talked about Walmart. I literally don't.
Talk about, you know, DoorDash. Or I talk about the...
But you thought he was flourishing? Exactly. Views have never been better, guys. Views have never been better.
TikTok epidemic. Because people still want to be entertained and people still want to hear the news, but they just get burnt out.
Yes. And you will burn them out faster because you have no actual value.
The election of Donald Trump opened a release valve, allowing the country to breathe again. With that, Americans are longing to going back to focusing on art, culture, music, and their personal lives.
Yes.
The sort of things that actually make them happy.
Yes, they are. They do want entertainment. They want stuff that will actually be fun for them. They want to go into a chat and laugh at a fat retard. That's what they want to do.
Because most of conservative media never took the time to build up a bench of good writers who could...
Who in the blue F is going to jail for news? So, quite literally, K-Burgers. I know, everybody's making fun of Tim Pool and all that stuff. I get it. But here's the thing. I was on X today and I saw Roger Live tweet out that... Here, I might be able to pull it up as well. I saw Roger Live tweet this out. Let me get it real quick because I responded to him. Roger Live. Give me a second. Where's his at? Oh, wait, here. Let me go profile. Go replies. Scroll down. Right here. Oh, no. That's not it. Where did it go? Give me a second. It should not be that far down. It should be... or maybe... right here. Is this it? Yeah, right here. Jer is so goddamn boring. This is literal hell. He runs a news show that I've listened to for about 2 weeks now, and I haven't learned an effing thing. See, I don't know what the last thing I heard from him that was informative in any way, shape, or form was. And today, when I had a moment in between like everything, I just loaded up Tim Pool. I got so much more information than I've ever received in 2 weeks of Jer content. I actually got like interesting stuff. I actually got like high caliber content. I actually got good stuff to see. Lou Stark, you're not banned. I haven't been seeing anything that you're saying. It might be YouTube auto-modding you. That might be the problem. But I actually like started seeing interesting stuff there from Tim Pool. I actually got content. I go to D-Day Cobra. I get the news. I don't get this from this guy. I don't get this at all from this guy. What the fuck's going on? I've never gotten any content from this dude. Oh.
They have to rely on political outrage as a vehicle of cultural opinion. Thus, they find themselves in the position of the proverbial crack dealer.
But Tim Pool doesn't cover Chipotle or Pizza Hut. That's true. That is very true. He doesn't.
Whose corner has now been converted into a Starbucks. As usual, conservatives didn't prepare for the future. Or to put it another way, they didn't prepare for life after victory. During all the years they were in political wilderness, you could have been in a building alternate to the New York Times. Instead, platform media, quote, personalities and influencers watching grown men epically own college sophomores was fun for a while, but Ben Shapiro is not Norman Mailer.
God, he's so aired right now. Like he's catching his breath. He can't say a fucking sentence without like, come the fuck on, dude. But here's the thing. Nothing they're saying is wrong. And when they tried to do the alternative content, it all failed. It was not good at all. By the way, Speed Force with a $1.99, thank you so much, says sent you a message on Twitter right now. Give me one moment. Let me take a look at it. So do this, go here, pop up. Let us see. And I'm still watching the chats, guys. I have it so that I can look at everything I need to look at. And I did see something about D-Day Cover responded to some more content. So where is it, Speed Force? I'm not seeing the DM. Is this it? Wait. So I have Lou. I saw what Lou you were trying to send me. I'm not seeing what Speed Force is trying to send me, but I just saw something. I might get hit for this if I do this though. That's what I'm gonna say. I might get hit. Let me do this. We might be interrupting this. Rumble. Where is it? That star. Oh, she is talking about it. Oh shit.
Situation. If you get it attention, they're gonna keep going, because if they find out it bothers you, they're gonna keep going with it. But I guess Quarterine said some creepy things about Brittany Vente. Now listen, I know people make fun of the fact that her eyes are far apart. I have met Brittany in person.
I don't like this look that she's doing right here, by the way.
Is gorgeous. She is so beautiful that like she's the kind of person that when she walks in the room, like everybody looks at her. Because she is so beautiful. She's got the most like beautiful hair you will ever see. It's like it's unbelievable that is her real hair. Like she is stunning. And you guys might, say, oh no, her eyes are too far apart.
Realize that we are she's been going for an hour. I'm curious what she says.
Oh my gosh, maybe I don't like her because she's mean or whatever. Guys, I've been around Brittany in person. People stop what they're doing to look at her when she walks in a room.
Wait,
she is
obviously
beautiful, okay? I don't think the camera can, pick up just how stunning Brittany is in real life, okay? That's why I don't know if the Quarterine has met her in
Is that a face hugger? Yes.
real life or not. And, maybe he has, maybe he hasn't, I don't know. But, that's the thing about Brittany. Like, she is so stunningly beautiful. She's very unique looking that when you see her in person, it's like, holy shit, wow, you know, like that's how Brittany is. Like Brittany is beautiful.
Star Wars girl is thirsting for Brittany right now. She is 100%. Listen, I just got sent this. I don't know if this is what you guys wanted me to talk about, if this is what you were trying to get me to say, see earlier, Speed Force. I'm still looking for the DMs, if this was or wasn't at me, or even DM me over on Discord.
And people that want to make fun of her eyes, it's like,
go back 20 minutes. Okay, going back 20 minutes. So right here.
again, I don't really follow the politics side of things. Like the only way I knew who Ann Coulter was, who was also on that show, was she was mentioned on Gilmore Girls back in the day. And then I've been on stream with her niece. I've been on stream with her niece. So, and I knew who her niece was before I ever knew who she was. So I didn't know. I didn't know anything about Ann Coulter. I still don't know what Ann Coulter's politics are. I don't know why she's famous. I just know that she is, and she was on Chrissy's show. But Melanie, and again, I love Melanie, but she was posting on Instagram, on her Instagram story, and if hindsight is 20/20, if I would have known that this all
1.5 speed. Is this where you want me to be talking about? Because if so, I can, but I'll bump it up to 1.25.
was going to happen, and I needed to provide receipts for it, I would have taken screenshots back in the day. But again, this was years ago. But people were asking Melanie questions, and Melanie responds, because on Instagram, it's got this feature where you answer questions, like there's a little question box, you answer questions, and people were like, what are you going to do with it? Is the chick's name Courtney Love or Brandy Love? Chat, correct me. It's something Love. I can never remember. Brandy Love or Courtney Love. Chat, remind me what her name was. But so,
oh, is this wait, is this about the porn star that went on Chrissy Mayr's show that fucking Melanie Mack ended up like trying to felt? Oh shit.
Chrissy had announced the guest list for Simpcast 100, and
oh, it is
she was on it. She was causing all this controversy. Now, from what I understand, Brandy, thank you. From what I understand of the situation is that Brandy Love was like a hardcore porn star, and then she's also a conservative, which I guess people are like, how dare you? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that you know, how you vote really has anything to do with what your job is. Like, I don't
listen, I'm not even gonna try to get into her. She does not do politics. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to begin trying to break this shit down with fucking Star Wars girl.
don't think because you're a porn star that means you want to be a liberal. If anything, it's like, I don't know. I think anyone can take a look at Gavin Newsom and sees the fucking devil incarnate. But you know, and I think a porn star can see that. I think anyone with an IQ over 50 can see that. So I don't see what the big problem is about this porn star voting the same way as
nobody gives a shit. Come on, woman.
But apparently, I don't know. She was the embodiment of the goddamn devil. So this lady was going to be on the show, and people are asking Melanie these questions because Melanie's very big on her religion. She posts about it all the time. She's got a whole channel on it.
Yes.
And Melanie was answering questions on her Instagram, and people were like, "What are you going to say to her? Are you going to confront her?" And Melanie was like responding with how she was going to handle the situation. So Melanie was preparing.
You know what? The more I look at this is literally this is her trying to pull off a Keemstar right now. This is her trying to be a Keemstar. I'm kind of digging it.
And as you guys will go back and watch Simcast 100. I was pretty much silent the entire time because I had seen
she's not that great. She's a woman. Remember that. She's a woman.
Things basically planned out, and then as it was happening, well, also I'm like, I'm not going to talk about, like, I don't know who Ann Coulter is. I didn't know who half these people are. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of some of the people that Chrissy had on her show, and I wasn't going to say anything because they're friends of Chrissy's. They're her friends. It's her show where she invited me there to celebrate her 100th episode of Simcast. I'm not going to go start a beef or say something or make her guests feel uncomfortable because I don't particularly care for them. And if I think I cannot hide when I don't like someone. You guys can all see it. I'm not good at that. I cannot control my goddamn face. Maybe I should go start getting Botox since I'm this old hag. Maybe I should so I can control my goddamn facial expression.
Oh God, you saw the Mersh clip. You saw the Mersh clip.
Sometimes, but any day now. Well, here the moral of the story. I watched Melanie plan out on Instagram, and anyone that followed her at the time can back me up on this. So she had like Bible verses ready so she could fight with this porn star.
Yes.
And I'm just like, in my opinion, that was so rude and so disrespectful to Chrissy.
Yes.
Like Alex just came on screaming.
And even I've been referencing this episode 100 over and over again. I might try to find this for you guys. Like that episode 100 was an atrocity, and it was so obvious that everything there was planned, and they came in to sideline Chrissy Mayr. That was fucking obvious. That whole shit there was designed to fuck up Chrissy Mayer, because Chrissy was about to have that serious porn star on. You had Alex literally shouting at the porn star. You had Melanie Mac doing the, you know, the little soft cunt-like jabs with the Bible verses, and I can't be mean to you. It was a literal pile on. It was disgusting.
I think that was rude too. I didn't agree with that either, but I'm like, this was Chrissy's 100th episode celebration, and 2 people showed up for a fight. I don't know. I think that's shitty. Like, I you know, I would not invite those people back for a party. And I like both of those people, but I didn't know who the Brandy Love chick was. I don't know what her thing is. I've never watched her porn. I don't know. I don't know what is such a problem. It's like, oh, because she did porn? That doesn't, like, and
yes.
Is she still doing porn? I don't know. That's really none of my goddamn business. But, I don't know. I would never plan out and have, like, you know, verses ready. And it was, if you guys go back and watch Simcast 100, it's like she's reading a script. She had all the points to, like, go and, like, basically hurt this lady's feelings. And I'm like, this is Chrissy's 100th show.
Yes.
It's honestly, it reminded me of a kind of this situation in a way, because it's like, you know, Chrissy said she didn't want to have on people to bombard her guests because she's been in that situation. But I don't think Chrissy, I don't know if Chrissy was following Melanie on Instagram at the time and saw that, because I did. And again, I adore Melanie. I think even though
I'm waiting for her to get to the point. Come on, woman. Come. I know you're a woman. It's hard for you to do this. You're doing the whole woman thing, like trailing off and everything. But let's get to the chase. Come on.
She did this shitty thing. I think at the end of the day, she's a good person, and she thought what she was doing at the time was right, because that's part of her religion, I guess, to ambush someone on somebody else's celebration stream. But I think that that's probably the shittiest thing I've ever seen her do. And that was really shitty. I think what Alex Stein did was shitty as well.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, so there was that. And that, you know, Chrissy talked about how she lost a friend from that situation. But I don't think Chrissy remembers the part that Melanie played in that. But I do. I was there. I watched it. And you guys can go back and watch it. You guys can go back and watch Melanie read her little, you know, her little quotes that she had ready to fight with this woman. I don't think that was right. I think that was some hardcore mean girl shit. And don't do that on somebody else's show. You know, if it's your show, then I guess go do the blood sport shit. Go, you know, cry about Jesus and, you know, to tell someone that they're going to hell because they did porn. That's your show. Go do whatever the fuck you want on your own show.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is practically what Melanie Mac was saying to that porn star. On Chrissy's 100th episode, she and Alex Stein teamed up to basically say that porn star is burning in the pits of hell because you did porn. You did porn, so you're gonna be burning in the pits of hell. You're a disgusting wench. You are gonna be burning. You're a bad person. Now that porn star did say some stupid shit, but still, like they playing some shit out there that was, you could just, I might know what I'm doing this Saturday. I might know what I'm doing this Saturday, guys. I hate to do it, but I might know what I'm doing this Saturday.
But on Chrissy's 100th Simcast episode, I thought that was pretty fucked up. I think both Alex and Melanie did Chrissy dirty right there. But so that's a little back story for this. Now, when we get to this situation where Chrissy had Melanie on, and Melanie, I was told by someone else, so this is secondhand information. I was told by someone else that talked to Chrissy, because we talked about it on Jack's show, and Cecil was like, I bet you what happened was before the stream started, you know, Melanie was like, I don't want to talk about this. Let's not talk about this. And Chrissy was like, okay, no problem. Because sometimes we'll do that when you go on a show. It's like, hey, is there anything you don't want to talk about? Is there anything, like, a topic I should avoid? And a lot of people will do that.
And I don't disagree, Firebrand. I've been seeing you say that over and over again. I don't disagree at all.
When they have a new person on the show, or it's like, hey, I got some family stuff going on. I just really don't want to deal with, like, this topic. Like, I don't want to talk about dogs because my dog just died. It's like, okay, no problem. I understand. We won't talk about that. So when we first watched the thing with Melanie, like, and we talked about it on Jack shows, that's what me and Cecil both thought. We're like, oh, Melanie probably told Chrissy, like, hey, I don't want to talk about the drama. And Chrissy's like, cool, we won't talk about the drama. We'll just do the show and we'll talk about Jesus and getting married and all that fun stuff. But according to someone who talked to Chrissy that told me, and I trust this person.
You can say who it was. It was Nina fucking Infinity. I'm already figuring out where we're going with this. It's Nina. It's just, but according to this person who did this thing, just say it. We've all already said this. We already know it's gonna be Nina Infinity. You're gonna say Nina Infinity informed her about the information.
And I was told by this person that conversation didn't happen. Melanie didn't say anything to Chrissy. Melanie didn't give Chrissy a heads up. Melanie didn't warn Chrissy. So you know, but again.
Oh, I guess I was wrong about that one.
We all know that Chrissy's smart, and they're both not off the hook for this. It was shitty for Melanie not to give Chrissy a heads up in any way. And it was also shitty of Chrissy to not do her research on the person that she's going to have as a guest that is in the middle of a big controversy. But as
You know what? Holy shit. Holy shit. That's a rare fucking Anna W. That's an Anna W right there. She's probably going to ruin it, but right now I'm giving her a W. It's probably going to become a lesser of a W, but that's a rare Anna W. Like, I was expecting you to literally come out here and go like, because you've been saying, I don't know. Chrissy's my friend. I don't know. You actually just came out here and said it. You just came out and said the thing. So, holy shit. No Keanu tonight. Yeah, PPP sick. Bruno Mars got him sick.
we all know, she said that she didn't know, but we all watched the stream with Nina, so we all know that that was a little bit of a fib, okay? And like I said, Chrissy does not do good in deer in the headlight situation. Okay. Now,
Deer in the headlights situation, I still call bullshit.
let's see. Now we get to Brittany Venti.
Okay, I'm gonna
take a drink of my juice and read some Rumble rants.
I'm going forward.
Matt G, excuse me,
I don't care.
and comment. I hear a lot about crypto form.
I don't give a shit.
I was informed that I am an hideous, overweight, middle-aged, washed-up hag, and
Quit listening to Mersh. Just move on.
I need to stop showing myself on the internet. I need to get off the internet, even though, my kid is sleeping right now, even though I don't stream. I stream once a week, and it's, usually after my kid goes to bed, and I stopped
I don't care.
making
I
just
don't
regular
care.
content. Oh. Then we have Brittany Venti entering the scene. Now,
Okay, we're gonna go
so
forward
beautiful
more.
that
Yeah.
it's like, holy shit, wow, Because, look at fucking J-Lo. Who knows? Maybe Brittany knew that Brittany was already involved. I think she's friends with the Kino Casino guys. And so, like, she's very much against deplatforming, especially, like, considering this
Okay.
is Brittany's job. It's her livelihood. Brittany's
Okay.
career is being an online content creator, influencer person. So, yeah, she
Yes.
really cares about this kind of stuff. So she's been talking about it. So Chrissy was getting bombarded by all the oranges in the chat. She's got Melanie on, who isn't helping her at all, who is very aware.
Yes.
I'm going to give Melanie the benefit of the doubt, too. I think Melanie's very smart. And I think Melanie is smart.
But that wouldn't be giving them the benefit of the doubt. That would be being like they know what the fuck they're doing. That's not benefit of the doubt. They know what the fuck they're doing.
Enough to know what was going on and what was going to happen. So
That's not benefit of the doubt. You use that word that phrasage entirely wrong. That's God damn it, woman.
you have Chrissy, who's a deer in the headlights. You have Melanie, who's playing dumb and not helping out Chrissy at all. I don't know if it's under contractual reasons that she's with the quartering because he's paying her and she can't say anything and so she can't do anything. That would have been nice to give Chrissy a heads up before the stream, but that didn't happen. But at the
Chrissy had the heads up.
same time, yes, I agree. Chrissy knew what was going on and should have been a little bit better prepared for it, but I don't think she knew that it was going to be the shit show that it was. Now, I don't think any of this is like career ending shit, okay?
It probably should be. It actually probably should be career-ending shit for a lot of these people. I'm not here to cancel Chrissy Mayer, but I'm just saying, if you fuck up that badly, it probably should be career-ending. I'm just gonna throw that one out there.
I don't think any of this means that any of these girls need to be burned at the stake, okay?
Melanie Mack should be. Stop it. Stop it. Quit being a woman. Stop it. Quit using your woman brain.
Chrissy fucked up. Melanie didn't do her any favors, and it was a shitty situation, and it didn't seem to be getting any better, and it was pretty much a fucking train wreck, okay? We're all watching it. I saw the chat. I waited, like, I not gonna lie. I watched most of this on the bathroom floor. I was puking my goddamn brains out, and it was not fun. And when I puke, it comes out of my nose, too. It's not fun. I was in hell.
Too much information, woman. Too much fucking... God damn it. This is why I wait for the Clippers to get this shit.
So I just paused it. And I don't like watching things when they're live. I gotta watch things at times 2 speed. That's just how I am. I need this shit fast. I don't want to hear you guys. Everybody talk so goddamn slow. Talk faster. Like, I know I don't watch Ben Shapiro's content, but at least that goddamn man talks fast. Talk faster. So the entire chat is screaming for Venti. And
Yes.
This is where Chrissy made the mistake of fitting. Now I know why she did it. It was not smart. She should have just not checked her messages. Now
What the fuck? What the fuck? No! What the fuck? Anna! Wait, did it crash on me? What the fuck? Is we back? Did it crash? It literally died. It literally died. It died on me. It died. The stream died. Right when it was about to get good. Bring on Venti. Rock, man. Bring on Venti. It was just about to get good. It was just about there. No. Rumble Studios garbage. Yes, Nita. No. No. God damn it. Why is Basement IQ Anna even talk about this? Because she keeps saying that people are literally trying to beg her to come to talk about this stuff. You realize I'm still nowhere even near done with that quartering video, right? No, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. No! The worst part. I would normally say I'd be covering this tomorrow. Guess what the fucking worst part about this is? I won't be able to cover this until Saturday. Because tomorrow I have Anime Odyssey with Adam. I'm looking forward to it. Tomorrow we're talking about Food Wars on stream. Friday I have Tryhards, where Beardo is supposed to be our guest. He still has yet to get back to me on that one. I don't get to cover any of this shit again until Saturday. You think she made a new stream? Let's see. Let's see. No. There's no new stream. Oh, wait, no. She's on YouTube. She went to YouTube. She went to YouTube. She went to YouTube. She went to YouTube. I should not have exited out of that. YouTube. You. That Star Wars girl. Live on YouTube.
Off from like Twitch and Twitter, but I cannot end the stream.
Okay.
I can't end it. I can't even get back in here to
I don't care about
to
this
end the
chat.
stream, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. My stream is just up. I can't access it. Now I did call Cecil because you guys said that Cecil his stream got taken down, and I asked him what happened. He thought he got like copyright struck because he was watching. He was doing a schlock, so he was watching.
I don't really
a movie.
care, woman.
And he apparently
I don't care.
he's like, he freaked out. He's like, oh my god, they struck me. I lost my Rumble channel. So he was very happy that I called him and let him know what was going on.
I don't give a shit. Come on, let's get back to the
back
drama.
to the YouTube. Okay, well, wherever you guys are watching me, I'm probably gonna have to come back for a part 2, because what I'm gonna do is like do a restart on my computer. I can't Rumble. You people that follow me that are on Rumble, look, this is what's going on. I cannot end the stream. I tried creating a new one. It would not let me. Oh.
Jared did it.
Where's my voice? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's glitching. Shut up. Where is this at? Oh, it's right there. Okay.
Why do you have them all open?
Thank you. We can't get out of here, Anna. We are stuck. Well, apparently we all are. But let's see. Where's my studio? Okay, there's the Rumble rants here. I'll go through and I'll read my rants. Okay.
Oh
but,
God.
I'm gonna try like restarting my PC and see if that helps. But yeah, no, I called Cecil and I was like, "What time did it break?"
Okay, if she's just gonna be doing this, then I'm not gonna be staying up that late. Oh my God. She's edged us. Rumble fucked us. I It just... I know it's dead air Derm. It's dead air Derm. Just say it. It's dead air Wormy. I'm just... You were just getting to the good shit. You were just about to get to the good shit. Ah! Dermy sad. Don't be like Dermy. Start the show. I'm here. That's what I was thinking. I was like, start the show. Let's go. Oh shit. Shit, I got clipped again. And I got added in my clip this time. Dirty Jersey clipped me. Shout out. I got clipped. Oh shit. Yeah, I got clipped. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all you guys. You guys are awesome, by the way. Everybody in chat, everybody that's been watching me, everybody that's been clipping, you guys are fucking awesome. Give me a second, I'll get you right here. Let me just see it. This. What? Yeah, I'll accept it. I guess I have to accept some of these things from that. What? That's pretty gay. That's pretty gay. Yeah, I got clipped over here by Dirty Jersey, who then asked me to actually, be hosted to help, get me some views. So shout out. I didn't even see this. I was covering some of his content when this was all going on. Shout out. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's pretty fucking awesome. But by the way, follower of Jesus with a $2 says, how long did it take you to be monetized, Dermy? Before I move on, because god damn it. Wait, what is this? I know something earlier and thought about you. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. You're fake. I'm gonna try to finish up this and then we're gonna be moving on. Dirty Jersey Rat. It took me a year to get monetized, almost a year. So here's something that a lot of people don't know. This is some backroom shit. It's kind of gay. I know people hate it. When I was getting monetized on YouTube, we didn't have the, hey, you need X amount stream time to do this, to get super chats or anything like this. I had to do everything. So I had to have 4,000 views on my YouTube channel within a year, and I had to have 1,000 subscribers. It was a lot. It took a lot. So there's that. She said she is doing a part 2. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to cover the part 2 though until tomorrow. Okay, what I might have to do. I know this is interesting. Wow. There might be 2 streams tomorrow night, which is a dumb idea, but there might be 2 streams. Second stream might be late, but there's probably gonna be 2 streams tomorrow night. That way we could go over that Star Wars Girl one. Oh, it's gonna be a dumb idea, but we're gonna be doing that. Pulling a Jer. Oh god. What's worse is unlike Jer, I actually have a day job. Okay. I guess that's a testament to my work ethic. It would be that, or I'd have to wait till Saturday to cover it, and I don't want to wait till Saturday, so I'm gonna have to probably do it late tomorrow night. And the thing is, I have a day job. Like, I have a human job. I go home. Well, I'm home now, but I go to a actual physical place, and I work in the feed industry, so I'm moving 50-pound bags all day. So yeah, by the time I'm finally done with this, I am exhausted. My levels go. So this is gonna be a dumb idea, but it's a good idea. It's something I'm gonna have to do. Are we seeing the Chrissy Mary number 100 show with Melanie Mac going berserk? That will have to wait till Saturday. That's gonna be a Saturday thing, midnight light. So I will be covering that on Saturday. I'll figure out a time to go live then. Saturdays are a little bit more free flow, but I go longer. I go much longer. Like tonight, I'm already going super long. I want to try to finish up this Jer video first. But like on Saturdays, for those of you who are newer to the channel, Saturdays, I'll go for like, depending on when I start, it could be a 12-hour stream. Like I have no problem doing that. Only reason I don't do it during the week is a job. Because of the job, I don't do it. So yeah, I'm going to be doing it. Goddamn, keep kicking ass, man. Well, I am. I was gonna try to put this out as like a clip tomorrow, but I don't think I will. I'm gonna try to put out me going over Keanu stuff tomorrow as like a morning clip. I'm gonna try, not gonna promise anything. You work at food manufacturing? No, feed. I work in agriculture. I make feed for food. That's the easiest way. You a sack packer? Labor makes the world turn. Actually, I am. I am a sack packer. I run a bagger all day long, and I move 50-pound bags all day long. I move them by the tonnage. So there's a lot of work that goes into that. He works with cords sideways. Somewhat accurate. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't talk a lot. I'm well aware of how the internet works, unlike Jer, apparently. You're not going to get a whole lot of info on what I do for a living. You know, I'm not going to be a retard out there. I'm not going to give you, like, the deets on how to easily find me. The chances of you even seeing a stream of me outside in the wilderness, probably slim, because, again, I live in rural Kansas. It's pretty easy to figure this shit out. But I will be covering this stuff. By the way, this stream is high on Fent and is about to break his win. I don't even know what's going on there. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. So, okay. Hell yes, brother. You are the backbone of our economy. Don't give me too much credit. I'm a retard. Your Beardo's corn supplier. Moving on. We're coming back over here. We're gonna finish this up. I know we have a lot left to go, and I keep EFAPing this shit, but I'm telling you, the ending is worth it. The ending is so worth it. It is worth it. The long haul has been worth it.
The gig is up. Now, again, people seem to like target Ben, but this is industry wide.
Here, I'm gonna jump forward.
Made cuts on.
Oh wait, okay.
Jeremy Boring. There's almost any video I upload.
Wait.
Unlike CNN and Fox News, for the most part, people tune in to content creators for personalities.
Yes.
You know, there are a certain percentage of my viewers, let's say 30%, who will watch almost any video I upload.
No, I highly doubt that. I make flavored Dr. Pepper, Brookside chocolate pepper. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty damn good.
It's the casual viewers who get sucked in by like rage bait or breaking news. They're the ones that are kind of checking out. And
no, the casual viewers are actually still checking in. Again, like I was saying, you know what? I'm about to speed this shit up. I'm trying to find my water jug real quick. I'm about to speed this shit up. Hit the like button. Get Jeremy to 150. We gotta help. Oh, thank you so much, BK. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody in chat, everybody that's been supporting. Big support tonight. You guys are all lovely and wonderful, and I love doing these things. And I know this is really fucking boring. I'm gonna speed them up because I want to get to the good stuff. So I'm putting out 1.5.
Tim is 100% right about that. The Daily Wire is not going to close. I know a lot of people wanted to close, but they've retracted. They stopped their movie stuff. You know, they cut Jeremy Boring, their CEO. And by the way, it's not just...
They've cut their latest CEO too, dumbass.
The Daily Wire. I've made cuts. I'm sure Tim has made cuts. I'm sure Benny Johnson has had to make cuts.
That's what I was wanting for. I had to take a swig. It was bad. You heard him just say it again. He had to make cuts. He's firing people. It's so bad he has to fire people. He's going to talk about the people he had to fire.
I'm sure basically everybody has. It just doesn't make national news when, you know, the quartering goes from 2 editors down to 1.
Why do you have 2 editors? Again, it's clip, go. Why do you have 2 editors?
Or, you know, has 3 meme guys and goes down to no meme guys because...
Why do you have a meme guy? Why do you need a meme guy? What is a meme guy?
Because, you know, the golden era is over.
Again, why do you need 2 editors? Why do you need a meme guy? What's a meme guy? A meme guy? What the fuck is a meme guy? And I'm looping on this because I don't know. You were paying somebody to just make memes for you? Have your thumbnail guy do that. What the fuck? You hired a new thumbnail guy too recently, by the way. So don't even lie. But Black Kane says Benny Johnson just hired a new person, I think. Would not shock me because, again, he wants to try to say everybody else is cutting back when he isn't. He's doing the same thing. Everybody else is cutting back. So obviously, because I'm having to cut back, because I'm having to fire my meme guys. Jeremy, can I be a meme guy? Yeah, Tiny, you are an honorary meme guy. Have fun memeing. I really don't care. I love your memes, by the way. They're lovely.
I always knew this time would come, which is why I've been wearing the same 10 shirts for 5 years.
He's broke! He can't afford new clothes! He has no capability to actually fund. That's why he looks the way he does. He's having to get his clothes out of the bargain bins. Oh my God, he has to get his clothes from the bargain bins. That's why he looks like a poor brokey. That's why he's getting these cheap ass looking hats. They're all poor broke hats.
I tried to spend money wisely on things that would be worth money, and I paid cash for things I bought because I always knew there would be a lull, and this lull will
Bullshit.
continue probably up until the midterms, and then after the midterms, it will continue again for another year, and then the 2028 election will happen, and the whole circus will spin back up. It's the people who adapt.
Wait, when did you say this was going to be happening again?
Continue probably up until the midterms, and then
up into the midterms. Your plan is to, this has been his plan. He's been telling you guys what his plan has been this entire time, guys. Survive till the midterms. Pray that the midterms work out in his benefit. Midterms will be beneficial to those that are, you know, actually doing good. Yeah, ain't gonna be getting there, buddy. You ain't gonna get anywhere near there, buddy. The moment midterms come around, you might see a boost, a little boost. It ain't gonna be the same boost. Your content isn't that great.
for the midterms, it will continue again for another year, and then the 2028 election will happen, and the whole circus will
Actually, there's a good chance. I don't think it's gonna happen, but for the anti-Trump people out there, the people that like the Thomas Masseys and stuff like this, I'm actually gonna give you guys a potential, like a potential win. See, I'm actually nuanced on all this shit, and I can figure this shit out easily. I'll say this real quick. If there's a big enough push, Thomas Massey crowd could actually start sweeping. They could actually get organized, and they could legitimately start taking your sack lunch. The anti-Israel stuff could actually become more beneficial than anything you're putting out now. Like, there's a good chance that it could go away, or it could be even bigger than before. You could be looking at your end. I'm just gonna be throwing that out there. New viewer he will ban like a dent. Yep. I wonder if he's hoping APAC will bail him out. He might be. He actually might be. I doubt it will. But like, I'm throwing that out there because it's like that could legitimately happen. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of that whole crowd. I'll admit it. You guys can figure that shit out. I'm not a big fan. But even I can admit that it could happen. That could go where everything could move that way. And if it does, Jared, you're screwed. They don't want you at all. You're fucked. I could survive. You can't.
spin back up. It's the people who adapt and survive. They're the people that will be there when the tide rises again. The people that continually like bash their head into the wall and put out the exact same content forever and ever
So you?
over the next 4 years will not be in a position to capitalize on it.
So you've been doing that. Your content isn't improving. That's all you're doing.
So Tim Pool is right. And, I thought this was a good topic just to break it down. And by the way, thanks everyone who has become a member
Again, he said he was going to do this once this stream.
today, or if you're considering it. I'm only going to mention it one time on the stream.
He only said it one time on the stream, guys, multiple times.
There's a lot of people that think, quote unquote, it's over or whatever, but it's not. It's just an ebb and flow. So you retract during the slow periods. People say like, oh, look at Jeremy's not getting the views he was 2 years ago. Yeah, well, people don't give a shit about Brie Larson like they used to.
Nobody cares about Brie Larson like they used to. Yes, because she's not in the fucking news, dumbass. What the fuck are you even talking about? Of course, she's not in the goddamn news. Nobody's got to be talking about her. You have to be talking about the relevant shit. If you're going to be the up-to-date guy, you're going to have to talk about the relevant fucking shit.
This is the way that the ebbs and flows of media go. And when you've been around as long as I have, you know that things can't stay going up forever.
then why did you try to pull everybody down to your level over and over again? Like, everybody's been saying there's ebbs and flows. Everybody's been saying this now for months when you started going on your fucking rants. Then why did you try to take everybody down to try to be at your... Why did you act like a crab in the fucking bucket? You're not going to survive. You're at your bitter end. You're done. It is over for you. You've shilled this 3 times. You said you were only going to do it once during the stream, and then yet again during the video. You did it 3 fucking times, and this is not the only shilling. Like we already said, he got 0 super chats on this fucking stream. It's over, bro. You're screwed. There is no benefit coming. There's nobody coming to bail you out right now. You're done.
Unless it's the stock market, I guess. Things can't just keep going up forever, so you do things to diversify. I have a coffee company that sales have consistently gone up every month.
Bullshit.
Sales have consistently gone up with my coffee company every month in spite of viewership going down.
How is that even physically possible? Viewership goes down, but sales keep going up. How is that physically possible? You're not pimping it out. It's not possible for your for the thing that you sell to actually be selling more than your views are. If your views are going down, your sales should be going down because nobody else is pimping out that fucking coffee. So how is that physically possible?
Why? Because I produce a good product. And I decided not to produce Donald Trump coffee or Epic Own the Liberals coffee.
What about the MAGA cookbook?
You know? So people can either adapt or they can perish.
You're going to perish.
A lot of, the reason that people covered, Johnny Depp forever and then nothing ever again, their channels died, is because not everything's forever.
Yeah, yes, you're right. The people that learn to adapt, like that umbrella guy who covered Johnny Depp intensively, covered it to the bitter fucking end. Guess what? He's still around because he found a new thing to cover. Everybody finds new things. People come and go. That's true. You're on your last leg. You're done. There is no benefit to you. You are doomed to fail. None of your content's getting better. Again, your better content, your high quality content is going out there and literally just reading grok. And subtle Rakeda dig. Rakeda, Asmongold did too. Asmongold did succeed because he's Asmongold. Rakeda did really well. He got that fucking money from the fucking Johnny Depp trial and then squandered it all away. You learn. You figure it out. You have to move on. And that is more or less a tug dig that he tried to do there. You have to succeed. That's everything you're saying there is right. You're not doing it though.
And when you do what I do, it's the luckiest job on the planet, except maybe, I don't know, the suntan lotion boy at the bikini girls volleyball tournaments.
I mean, yeah, that would be a great job. You'll never get it. You can see him. Oh my God, because he wasn't getting any super chats. That's why he did this so much. I already figured it out, but you can see he's fighting back tears right now. He is literally fighting back tears because he did not get any money. That's what's going on. And by the way, shout out to you, Lady Snowblood. I love seeing you in my chat.
You have to treat it with a sense of humbleness.
Yeah.
And things are never forever. And so you plan. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm sure that's what other people are doing. By the way,
you're not planning. You're basically hoping that something good happens. You are taking a bet. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking a bet on content. There's never anything wrong with actually taking a bet on certain content, whether you think it's going to work or not. I still put out other content that I know nobody's going to watch. I put out a reaction video today, for crying out loud. I do it because I'm still trying to maintain, like, hey, I'm still a geek at heart. I'm still covering other stuff at heart. I'm still doing stuff that's not just drama based. And there's nothing wrong with taking that bet and that gamble, but your bet and gamble won't start paying off until August, like mid-July, August, when midterm season starts, according to you. Until after summer. You have to survive the entire summer. You've been bleeding out since the election, according to you. You have to survive this summer. If you don't survive, it's over. There's no benefit to you continue on. Who's gonna fucking want to work with you, especially after this drama? You're a toxic individual. You're secluding yourself solely to Rumble when it comes to live streams. You're constantly saying how, I'm going to be with Rumble. I'm going to be with Rumble's been by me the whole time. You're only doing that because you're hoping and praying for another Rumble contract. That's not going to come because you don't actually get any benefit. Your streams are constantly getting ratioed. And the moment you Rumble enacts that new whole, hey, viewers actually pick shit with your ratios, you're done. You're done. Pack it up, boy. You're screwed.
You can check out our full coffee lineup, which ships free overnight in the United States to Amazon Prime members at coffeebrandcoffee.com. We have everything available here. And you can also support the channel that way. If you like coffee, we've got all of our blends available in whole bean, ground, and K-Cups. Or you can just go directly to the Amazon store at cbcamazon.com. If you go to cbcamazon.com, it's actually easier. It navigates better than my main website. Just send in a whole new order. Stock up. We're out of a couple things, but almost everything's in stock.
There's a reason why I have this. There's a reason why I have this ad.
By the way, I should mention, gingerbread K-Cups right now, 50% off.
Why do you have gingerbread K-Cups? Like right now? It's July. Well, why do you have gingerbread K-Cups right fucking now? Why are you making gingerbread K-Cups right now?
Gingerbread K-Cups are 50%.
It's not July. I got that all wrong. Oh my God. Jared took me over. It's May. God, my whole entire time. Like, it's May, dude. We're not even at halfway mark. Well, we're almost halfway mark, but we're not even near there yet. Why are you selling gingerbread stuff now?
Off. Our spiked jack-o'-lantern is 50%.
Your spiked jack-o'-lantern. Yes. Halloween is closer. Man, you know what? They start really putting out these decorations and all these appeals earlier and earlier. Eventually, it's going to just be right after last Christmas. They're going to start putting out the new Christmas stuff. That's practically the meme, right? You're really telling me right now that you're doing wonderful, that your sales are up, everything's great. You're selling a spiked jack-o'-lantern flavor right now and a gingerbread flavor. Holiday theme things when the holidays still ways away. It's in August. It's in October. Everything's in October, right? Halloween's in October. What the fuck is going on here?
Off. There's only a little bit left of that.
Come on, Dermy. Don't you feel the Christmas spirit in late May?
If you like it, remember you can freeze it. So spiked jack-o'-lantern, gingerbread K-Cups, both 50% off. So you can, if you want to try it, try that. Pick up some other stuff. cbcamazon.com. We'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, with a whole slew of new topics. We also have our 100% Kona available.
I still doubt that's 100%. I highly doubt that's 100%. I have no idea how you actually text whether that is 100% or not. You can't make me believe that that is actually 100% pure Kona. The pricing on that would be fucking ridiculous. You're charging almost $50 for this stuff already. The price alone would be too astronomical to even do this.
There too. So, yeah, check that out. And we'll be back tomorrow at 9 Eastern. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the members area. I'm only going to mention it one time on the stream.
I don't know why I added that there. I don't know why I put that there. But I just wanted to get that done because what the fuck? Literally, dude, what the fuck? There's a reason why I had that whole clip, because everything he's saying was accurate, but he's not applying it to himself. Then you see just the grifting, the next level of fucking grifting he was doing. Everything throughout this entire clip was just pathetic. And then I already closed out of it. I think, was it sent to me by, who sent it to me? Was it, no, maybe it was sent to me by Tiny. Yes, it was Tiny. Again, we pulled this up earlier. Pull it up again. The reason he was grifting so hard, that's my stupidity. May 26th. I saw it. Where did it go? Let me try to pull up the tweet again. Right here. The reason why he was grifting so hard is literally right here. Zero fucking dollars in support. My stream tonight, okay? And I'm not gonna super chat shame anybody. Why would I care? Okay, I'm a little dude. I do this for fun. I made $41. Is what it is. I'm not here to flex or do anything. It's fun. I enjoy making content. That's why I do this. Unlike Cog, I actually like making my content. I actually like doing this stuff. I made like 41 bucks tonight. So what? But for Jer, making zero money, that's unacceptable. That's like, dude, I made more money than you. And I'm a tiny guy. I succeeded where you failed. I literally just outdid you in one stream. And I know people are going to be like, oh my God, he made $41. I know there's going to be people that say that. Guess what? I have a day job. I do this for fun. It's entertaining to me. And I also mog so many other people right now that are making content that constantly beg on stream. I'm not begging. I don't give a shit. But, hey, fuck you, Jer. Sorry. Anyways, guys, Jeremy has toilet clog. My toilet is not clogged. He's a brokey. This is what it is. Sometimes you win some. I've always said this, okay? Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. I've had streams where I've made nothing. And guess what? I get on stream the next day and I make content. I've had the droughts. I know the droughts will return. I don't care. I come out here to entertain you guys and have a good time. I come out here to make good content and at least try to give you guys something to laugh at and enjoy. Whether it's a reaction video, whether it's me going out here to do what, I don't really care. I'm here to have fun. I'm not on stream. I'm not at my day job right now. I'm here to have fun. So fuck it. But what's the odds of Jer has a bottle of Belle Delphine's bathwater? Probably high. Probably high. I'm not even gonna deny that. That might actually be relatively high. But on that note, guys, we do need to start wrapping it up. It is almost midnight my time, and I've been going much longer than I usually do. I think you, DW, you are awesome, and I need some to watch without Casey. Hey, no problem. No, oh, I think you meant thank you, but no problem, guys. I'm always gonna, I stream usually like, it's now gonna be Tuesday through fucking Sunday because you psychopaths want me to stream on a Sunday instead of being out there. Granted, there's nothing else to watch on a Sunday night other than Chrissy Mare's stream, so might as well do it. Might as well take advantage right there. But because of that, I will be taking Mondays off from now on. I'm not trying to do the whole business meeting. I'm just getting you guys up to date on shit. And I leave it for the end of the stream. Why not? So anyways, yes, I'm going to be streaming Tuesdays through fucking Sundays from now on because you guys want me to. You guys want me to be putting out the content. I'll always be doing this. Mondays, you guys can have fun with the casino. I don't care. I was not even planning on having a big show tonight, and I would still do the same shit. Do you get that? Even with the casino going on, and I know most of you guys watch the casino, I still would be here doing the exact same show and having fun doing it because I like making content. Jeremy, what does your wife's boyfriend think of your streaming? Well, I'm not married, so I'm single as a Pringle. Dance monkey dance, says King Cats. And that's awesome. That's who I am. I stream while Good Gear's live. I stream while other people are live. You have to do it. In order to be successful, you have to stream. Sometimes there's gonna be people that don't want to watch the casino. I'll be here. It's what it is. At the Kino Casino. Oh God, I love this song. I love it so much. I see Gerald say, "Bruh." You are authentic. I try to be. But let's start wrapping this up. Let me double check something because if I like to double check to see if Meme's streaming. Because if Meme Copium's streaming, I'll redirect into him. No, he is not streaming, it looks like. So I can raid into... Let's go Smash JT. Is he also on Kick? Let me see. Let me see if he's also on Kick. Smash JT. Yes, he is currently on Twitch Kick as well. So I'm gonna raid on into Smash JT on both channels, guys. Kickers, you'll be going there first, and then I will close out on the YouTube side. So shout out Kickers, have some fun. Everybody else, again, I still don't know how to raid over there on Rumble, guys. Not Rumble. I need to figure that out. I need to figure out how to fucking host over on a Rumble chat because I want to send my Rumblers somewhere. But in the meantime, guys, everybody that's still left, you have a lovely night. Have a lovely time where... Oh, by the way, before I go, Roach King gifted a sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it right as we're leaving. I greatly appreciate it. But before I go, you guys all have a lovely night. Have a lovely time wherever's in the world that you guys might be at. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.